Yeah. Yes. Welcome in. Welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast Live Sunday morning edition.
Sunday.
Transformer, how you doing, brother?
I'm great. I'm crack-a-lacking. What's happening, Captain?
Okay. All right, you in your boys mode. I got you. Man, listen. Shoot. I'm tired, man. Long day yesterday. Long day. But
long day.
Yeah. We gotta make it happen though. We gotta make it happen, man. I think we got a pretty good show for y'all here today.
Absolutely.
Only 3 topics, but that's all right. That hopefully gives you guys a little extra time to not get into the football late. So we're going to go ahead and, as you can see from the rundown, we're going to do our quick hits as normal. We're going to talk about NFL coaches, a couple that I think are really on the hot seat and probably gone at the end of this season if their organizations have any sense whatsoever. One of my
Ravens.
Right. One of my favorite football philosophies in topic number 2. And then finally, number 3, an interesting discussion inspired by my main man, Edward. So, definitely want to get into those topics and have a good show today. So, yeah. So first, what we're going to do. We're going to give a shout out to the members. Shout out, I was about to say Laker Nation. Shout out Coach T.
I do it every time, too.
Do it every he's always going to be Laker Nation to me, but I got to show love for what he's doing, man. Shout out Coach T of the Be Ready Sports Podcast, because Transformer, in order to be ready, what you got to do?
Got to stay ready.
Stay ready.
Stay ready.
You got to stay ready in order to be ready. So shout out my main man, Coach T. Appreciate you. Appreciate everything that you do for this channel, and also appreciate what you're doing for the young people out there in terms of guiding, coaching, mentoring. It's awesome, man. So if you all haven't already, you're watching this on the replay, you're watching this live, and you haven't, make sure you go over to the Be Ready Sports Podcast. Go ahead, like, subscribe, hype a video, and show love to Coach T because he's showing love to the kids. And, as Eddie Murphy said in Coming to America, I believe the children are future. Let them lead the way.
Let them lead the way.
Yeah, good and terrible. But no, man, shout out Coach T. Shout out my main man, Steve Splendid, king of the chat. What's going on, brother? Shout out It's Not That Serious. What's good? It's Not That Serious. Appreciate you, of course. Shout out Chief Sid Bubba. Appreciate you. Appreciate everything you've done for our nation. And appreciate everything you've done to help this channel grow. And, of course, shout out to the midshipmen, those boys from Annapolis.
Anchors away, my boys. Anchors away. Bruce cannot wait till the day that we put foots in the army. Oh, Ty, you like I flipped it. Ready to let's go.
Listen, if anybody who plays football for West Point, if anybody who knows somebody who plays football, has played football for West Point, I need to try to get a hold of Alexander Villanueva. Is that it? Yeah. Former U.S. Army Ranger Battalion veteran, former West Point football player, former Pittsburgh Steeler. I know you're a Steeler, but, sir, we got to talk, man. Please go talk to the boys at West Point, because I can't take this for another year, sir.
I can't take it.
Listen, sir, I don't care if you got to suit up as a ringer. Go out there and help us. I can't take it. No, man. Shout out to the midshipmen in one of the best rivalries in college football, man. Y'all did your thing. Just I hope it changes this year.
No,
right.
no, we're not doing that.
Shout out Baltimore Bruce. What's good, Bruce? Always going at me in the DMs. So we definitely have some. Oh my God! Listen,
blame New York.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Blame New York. I'm gonna start saying blame New York. When somebody say pause, I'm like blame New York. That's it. That's my response. I've found my response, Bruce. That's it.
No, we have some great debates, man. We have some great debates in the messages, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we have some great debates, and that keeps me ready to get on this show and go at it with my amazing co-host here. Shout out to the new channel member, Nino. on Nino, longtime watcher, contributor, and now a member of the channel. So shout out to you. And finally, who was the last? Oh, Sneed got what you need. That's
Sneed
Network. Yeah,
absolutely.
Shout out Sneed got what you need, who I believe is at a soccer tournament today. So
yes, good luck
to them, and I hope your team comes out with the W, man. So,
absolutely. Yeah. I think it's his daughter. His daughter's in the soccer tournament.
There you go, man.
Yeah,
support the little ones, man. So awesome. I hope young Sneed gets it done.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and we'll do the spiel, then we'll come back, get the quick hits, and get this thing rolling. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast. We should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us a like, leave us a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. Make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the content we're delivering you, make sure you hit that join button. There's going to be exclusive content here just for you.
I know you see it. I know you see it. It say any, many, mighty, mo. I'm messing with you, yo. Y'all know where to go. I know you see it. Let's go, team. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We know you have that group chat with a massive amount of people who talk sports. Put us in there. Then call on the show. Right? Let your friends hear yourself get debated or talk about the sport, the team, or the player that you care about so passionately. Don't have to love them. You don't have to love them. If you get what I'm saying. Shout out Young Disciple, man. That's my guy. That man funny. Shout out Young Disciple, man.
All right. Let's get to it, man. We got some quick hits, Transformer.
Yes, sir. So, as we know what's been in the news. We know what's been the biggest topic in the headlines of the NBA. We know the big things that's going on with Chauncey Billups and Damon Jones and what's his name? Terry Rozier. I almost said Terry Rozier, but Terry Rozier.
Yeah.
But NFL, particularly the Baltimore Ravens, tread carefully, okay? Because Lamar Jackson was listed as a full participant this week. And so at that point, Vegas put your odds to 6.5.
Oh,
okay. So tread carefully, Baltimore Ravens. Now the favorite is at 1.5. All right. But you're still tickling with money. The NBA is already under investigation. Roger Goodell does not want this business in the NFL. I promise you. So the Ravens are under investigation because Lamar Jackson was listed as a full participant. Then later on Saturday morning, they changed from full to limited because they said he only practiced with the scout team. But the NFL says if he practiced at all, that's a full practice, regardless of whether it's the scout team, whether it's the first team. If he practiced, then you list him as a full participant. So Ravens, all I'm saying is tread carefully. Tread carefully. The NBA is already under investigation. My Lakers are already under investigation. I've heard from JJ Redick saying that they spoke with the FBI on multiple occasions.
Wow,
they're having their conversation with the FBI. So make sure you guys tread carefully. Get your facts straight. Get your story straight because they are coming, and you know they're coming with punishment.
Facts.
All right, Ravens. I care. Just that being said, I now have to go for the Bears, man. Lamar Jackson's not playing. All right. Lamar Jackson's not playing. I have to change my pick. I'm now I got the Bears winning. This is it. This is officially it. If when the Ravens go 1-6, this is it.
Damn.
There is no comeback. So Brucey, I'm sorry, not you, but Baltimore Bruce.
Right.
It's over. It's gonna be over. That's
go.
it. That's all I got.
Yeah, that was quick. Oh, wow.
Quick hit.
Yeah. I got two, but real quick. In reference to what you just said, Steve says, my friend works at a casino contacted about the Terry Rozier situation.
Oh, sniggity.
You know the feds are going to do their freaking due diligence if they want to come get you. Wow. Crazy.
But this is like his second time being in this.
Well, the first time the NBA investigated it, and I think it was
him.
probably to do with this same thing, and they cleared him, right? But,
Yeah.
Now we got the real deal. Okay, so 2 quick hits for me. First quick hit, and I will get into this more in depth on Tuesday night. Texas A&M Aggies went into Death Valley at Louisiana State University last night to play the Tigers, as he likes to call them, the Tigers. Anyway, well, let me back up a little bit. 4 years ago, Brian Kelly left Notre Dame for a large amount of money. By the way, he's the winningest coach in Notre Dame history, so got to give him credit for that. He's also the losingest, so we can't forget that part either. But anyways, no. He left the program in pretty decent position, right? So it was interesting. He and some of his coaching staff were on a recruiting visit, and on the way back, they're on the plane, and the news busts that Brian Kelly is going to leave to take the LSU job. Apparently, he hadn't told anyone. He hadn't spoken to his assistants, his players, nobody. Apparently, he was just going to do the low character thing and sneak out in the dead of night and, like send a letter or something. But anyway, the news burst the following morning. He literally has a 5-minute meeting with his players before he gets out there, heads to LSU. When he reaches LSU, he has a press conference, says that, part of the reason he left Notre Dame is because he wanted to be somewhere where he had a chance to win the national championship. Okay. Not like he didn't play for a national championship at Notre Dame. Not like he didn't make 2 4-team college football playoffs at Notre Dame. But okay, all right, whatever. You want to go somewhere, you got a chance to win a national championship. Okay. LSU, the guys don't have to read and go to class like they do at Notre Dame. Oh, well. The entrance standards are lower if you can play ball. Oh, well. It's just life down there. The SEC, big boy football, all that, right? Got you. I'm getting to it.
How's that working out for him, Bruce? How's that working
out for him? Exactly. In 4 years, he has not yet won an SEC championship. He has not yet made a college football playoff, and certainly has not played for a national championship. Meanwhile, Coach Marcus Freeman has Notre Dame in one of the arguably the best condition in our lifetime, short of Lou Holtz winning a championship. Played for a championship last year in his 3rd season.
Correct.
As the recruiting and the athleticism, the overall talent level of the team in a place where we have not seen it probably since Lou Holtz, right? So he's doing a great thing. So the exact thing that Brian Kelly said he was leaving to do is being done at the place he left. Amazing. Yeah. Meanwhile, he's probably going to get fired. So as he's walking off the field last night, the fans in Death Valley are chanting, "Fire Kelly." So, I just want to say, revenge is the dish best served cold, I guess. Right? That's all I'm saying.
Talk to him, Bruce.
Talk. If you're Penn State, please don't hire this guy. You're going to get the same thing you had with James Franklin. Don't do it.
Yeah.
You're going to have a guy who can win a lot of games and not win the big game. So, that's my first quick hit. So there's that.
That was quick.
Yeah, I know, right? Second quick hit. This one is actually more personal. I don't normally do this, but I want to give a shout out. He just walked into the room. I want to give a shout out. Come here, you. Come here.
Come on, champ.
Shout out to my main man, Ben. This is my son who participated yesterday in his first martial arts tournament as a practitioner of Wing Chun Kung Fu. He participated in the National Kung Fu and Karate Union U.S. Open Olympia Games, where he won 1 bronze medal, 1 silver medal, and 1 gold medal.
Yeah!
So, shout out for all that.
I'm hitting my clap button. Okay, there we go. Let's go.
And I just wanted to give him a shout out for that. All right.
Absolutely, man. Shout out Big Ben. Shout out Big Ben. We should have gave him an interview.
You know what? Maybe Coach T will.
Yeah. Come on, Coach T.
Yep. So those are my quick hits, man.
Absolutely, man. That last one was the best one.
Hey, we're all super proud of him.
Oh, yeah. But this it. We are the last dragon. You possess the power of the globe. Dun, dun, dun.
You know what? I gotta have him watch that movie because that movie.
Oh, but that's like a staple. Mm-hmm. That's like a staple. I'm surprised he ain't watched it already.
No, we watched a bunch of other kung fu movies. He hadn't seen it.
Man,
yeah.
Come on, what's his favorite martial artist?
So he doesn't have one yet, but I showed him like some stuff from Ip Man and like the classic kung fu movies. Like I showed him Bruce Lee, of course. Showed him some stuff from like The Kid with the Golden Arm and Five Deadly Venoms, those classics. So yeah, he hasn't decided like who his favorite.
Got it.
But I mean, I would assume I'm not gonna tell him I'll let him choose, but I would assume it would be Ip Man because he's doing Wing Chun. And coincidentally, his grandmaster. So his Sifu, his immediate trainer, the guy who trained him, trained with Grandmaster William Chung, who trained directly under Sifu Ip Man. So it is an unbroken and direct line of pure Wing Chun Kung Fu. So
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So that was a big one. That's why I'm so tired, man. We had to go to Georgia for that yesterday. So
dang, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah. It was up by Savannah. Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah. So we rode out Friday night and stayed over there and then got up early yesterday morning.
Okay.
Went to the tournament. There you go. You already know Chief Shaw Brothers come Saturday. That's right. Black Belt Theater. No doubt. But yeah, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Appreciate the love, guys. All right. So first topic, man, this one is so I was actually going down the list, right? And I don't think it's as bad as I thought. I think there's like 3 guys for sure who I'm concerned about possibly at the end of this season. I know you can guess 2 of them. Well, because they're on the thumbnail, right? I didn't think about that. But we have a third one who it might be, and that might be Kevin Stefanski in Cleveland. I've heard a lot of complaining about this guy, but I think schematically he's pretty solid, and when he's given decent players and moderate front office support, like the team is decent, right? Like you look at when Baker was, young in his career, I think second year, they made the playoffs, they won a game, they won 11 games. And so, they did their thing. And I'm like, what's going on here that they can't get it right? And I think a big part of this is poor front office. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. What are some of your thoughts getting to it? Obviously, the Ravens are in the toilet, and a big part of that is injury. So we got to be fair. But at the same time, the Ravens have had too much talent not to be. Get out of here, man.
Okay, I'm like, wow, what's so funny? I didn't even do anything.
Man, he over here. I'll tell you about it later. He's been silly. But no, the Ravens have had way too much talent not to have been more successful and not to have won yet, realistically. So you've got that. And then you got Mike McDonald in
Big Daniels.
Mike McDaniels, thank you. Mike McDonald's in Seattle. Mike McDaniels in Miami, who clearly is just not a leader of men. He might be a great play designer and a great schemer, but he appears to be a guy. Some guys are just better off as coordinators, and I think he's one of those guys. But let's go ahead and get some of your thoughts on this transformer. And in the chat, you guys don't forget, hey, we always welcome you guys' feedback as well. So if you know the names of some other NFL coaches who might be on the hot seat or what have you, don't hesitate to put it in there so we can to put it in the chat so we can further discuss. But yeah, what are some of your thoughts on this transformer?
I mean, the first 2 are the obvious ones, right? Mike McDaniels, obviously, he's lost his entire organization. Quarterback saying whatever in the interviews, and you're gonna have to double back on and correct it, and then he's calling out an issue in the locker room, then comes out in back-to-back weeks and throws 3 picks in every single game. Then now you're having a conversation where you have a question. Hey, what do you think about Tua? Oh, well, I don't think he's going to turn over the ball 10 times in a game. It's all just in disarray. You go to Miami for the sunshine. You don't go down to Miami for the Miami Dolphins. That's just how bad it's going on. There
was a time you did. Not anymore.
There was a time. Oh, that time is long gone.
Long gone.
Long gone. I mean, they need to start selling the ship, abandon it, jump overboard, toss all the goods off the ship, and get going, right? John Harbaugh. Well, it's been a great 18 years, brother. It's been great.
Exactly.
It's been great.
Right.
Sometimes you have to know when it's time to go, and there's the dough. I had to show it to you. Take your bags. It's free. You're free to leave. You're free to go. You're a great coach. I think you're going to be a great candidate for, maybe, reuniting with your brother Jim, or possibly, just taking another position or just taking some time off, right? You've been a coach for 18 consecutive years. You got a lot of time to think about it. But the Ravens, it's time for them to move on. Before the injuries came, that defense was still atrocious. The Ravens football hasn't been Ravens football even prior to all of the injuries happening. So when it comes to John Harbaugh, yes, you gave them a championship in what, 2012? What was it? 2012? 2013? 2012.
2013 season, yes.
Yeah, 2012, 2013. So gave them a championship, and ever since then, you haven't made it back, right? You've had the MVP, 3 out of the last 5 years, and you just made the conference finals once. You know, and a lot of those have your imprint on it, right? From the game where you just completely abandoned the run. You forgot you could run the football, right? I
get mad every time I hear about that because it's not just because it's the Ravens, right? You know how anyway, and we'll talk about that.
Just turned it to a passingly. I mean, sure. And then now, you have your defensive woes, right? Now your defense, like when you hear the teams, and I say this all the time, when you hear Steelers, you hear Browns, you hear Ravens, you think defense.
Right.
And so far this year, I mean, you're setting the worst record for your own franchise and possibly in the NFL and giving up the most points. It's just not what you guys do. So there's no grit, there's no grind, there's no Ravens football. There's no Ray Lewis is not walking through that door, right?
Oh.
Ed Reed is not walking through that door.
T-Sizzle, right? You're 100%.
Those guys sucks. They're not walking through that door. So you guys are gonna have to find that light, that fire within yourselves, and get busy eventually. But at this point, I think it's just all said and done. I mean, they lose to the Giants. They lose to the Bears today. That's pretty much going to be the fork in the coffin, the nail in the coffin. Excuse me, because at that point, that'll put you at 1-6. You literally got to go undefeated if you want to even make a shot. You're not going undefeated. I'm sorry.
I got a question for you. I just thought about Transformer.
What's that?
So if you're the Ravens, because I think we're pretty sure Harbaugh is done there, right? Can we agree on that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're on the same page. New coaching staff. Would you reach out to Ray Lewis and say, would you like to be our linebackers coach? Because he's going to coach the linebackers. Ed Reed credits him with teaching him how to study film when he came into the league, right? Because we know Ed Reed is one of the most cerebral defenders ever, but he credits Ray Lewis with that. So maybe I don't know that he would do it, but you ask, you make him say no. Like, hey, I want to be our linebackers coach. Because I think if he did that, right, not only would he inspire the linebackers, he would inspire the whole defense, right? Yeah. And with the linebackers playing a certain way and with the other defensive coaches hearing the passion and the knowledge that Ray Lewis is bringing as a defender and a defensive coach, maybe that permeates throughout the organization and brings back some of that play like a Raven mentality.
I don't know. If you was to ask me this question 10 years ago, I would have said, hell yeah.
Okay.
Asking me now, Ray Lewis is such a different person.
It has been 12 years. Holy cow.
Yeah. He's such a different person, spiritually, mentally, that I think there would be something missing as far as the voice that we once heard to the voice that we hear now. I don't know if you've been, listening to Ray Lewis a little bit more lately, but he sounds like he's on that spiritual journey. And Grant, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But, he's, a man of the cloth more so than being that fierce person that I think is needed in that Ravens locker room, right? I don't think that's going to come off well with this new generation, younger generation, who are like, man, we need a leader to put us in the correct position. And I think the now Ray Lewis won't give me quite as the punch that I would have thought of 10 years ago. I don't think so. That's just my personal opinion.
No, that's a great point, Transformer. I hadn't even considered it that way. Because you're right. I was looking at, to your point, the Ray Lewis we used to know.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking like, okay, you bring that fire to these guys. Because when you hear him talk about the game, he still has passion. But you're right. It may not be the same. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like he's not coming on the field doing the dance and then cursing up the sideline, really getting these players involved and really firing them up. I mean, granted, but it's Michael Irvin, like he's doing in Miami. He's down there with the receivers and he's going insane, right?
Yeah.
And granted, Miami's playing some pretty good football down there. And their receivers are legit, especially that 18-year-old kid. What's number 10?
Oh, Malachi Tony.
Boy. But that boy touched the ball. It's crazy. I'm like, man, shit, buckle up. Everybody, get your seatbelts. But yeah, I mean, for the Ravens, like I said, my biggest add on for them, like I think Brian Flores would be a great coach over there. I think he'll be a great coach.
I really like that since you said it. Honestly,
yeah,
I really like that idea. It's yes, because you bring back that physical, grimy, defensive Ravens mentality.
Yeah,
I absolutely believe it.
No, I definitely agree with that one.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, I mean, yeah, just the Ray one. That one's. I'll have to know which Ray I'm getting. Like, I don't think I'm getting the same Ray.
And maybe you bring him in to
an advisor, maybe.
Yeah, well, maybe just to help do like a summer seminar on how to watch film as a defender.
I'll take that.
Maybe you do that.
I'll take that.
He's not going to be a full-time coach, but you pay him and say, "Hey, Ray, here's whatever amount of money. Can you come in for a week and teach this? Whatever,
Yeah, then absolutely. Then do something like that. Absolutely.
Shout out Sneed Mobile Tech. What's good, Sneed? What's good? Hey, man, I hope you guys are in your game, brother.
Absolutely. What's the score? Oh, it's probably early.
Sneed?
Never mind. It's like 8:30 in the morning over there.
No, it's 10:30. He's on the East. He's in the East still.
Is he?
Yeah, Cleveland. Mm-hmm. Still in the East.
I thought Cleveland was Central.
No, he's still in the East.
I'll be damned. I thought he was an hour or 2 hours. Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, good job, Sneed. Did you start the games yet? Oh, you're on the way. Okay, there you go.
Okay, got you.
But another name that that may get caught up is Jonathan Gannon. I've been watching the Arizona Cardinals.
Thank you. Yes,
and I mean they haven't been good since good was word.
Was that the third year? Right? This is the third year there.
This is when did Larry leave? When did Larry retire? So yeah, it's probably a third year.
Okay.
I think he came in the year after Kyler Murray got drafted, or 2 years.
So
after.
It was the year after the Eagles lost the Super Bowl to the Chiefs.
Okay, so that's 2021
season. He got that job.
Okay, so whatever the case may be, but Jonathan Gannon. I mean, he's been. I mean, they haven't been good. Like you said, they're probably in their third season. Record 14-25. You have your quarterback. You went and you go draft you a receiver, Marvin Harrison Jr. And it's just still not working out. It's still not working out. You know what I mean? So I think that's a name that's definitely on the coach's hot seat. That needs to be addressed. He's getting closer. He's definitely getting closer. And that's also due to, Kyler Murray being injured as well. So, I mean, right now he's relying on his backup, Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett playing good football, but just not quite as getting the job done. They're not sealing the deal. And that blunder in Tennessee, I thought he was out the door at that point.
No doubt.
That blunder in Tennessee was crazy.
No doubt. So let's take a quick timeout. Beep. Let's take a quick timeout here real quick. And I want to do this. I want to give a shout out to Sneed Mobile Tech's daughter, who is the goalie of her soccer team on the way to the tournament.
Yeah.
Let's give a shout out to young Yasmin. I want you to stand on your head in the goalie box today. Don't let anything through there, and you're going to win it for the Format Podcast.
Not me.
Well, your team first, but Format Podcast second. So stand on your head, Yasmin. Don't let anything through there. And this is a shout out to you. Inshallah, you guys will get the win and do your thing.
Let's go. Claps. Go ahead and drop with a cruise bomb for us. Let's get her done.
Get her done.
Let's get her done.
Get her done. All right. Shout out to Yasmin and her team, man. Shout out to Sneed Mobile Tech.
I love that name. Yasmin is
beautiful.
That's beautiful.
It is.
That's a beautiful name.
It is. All right. Let's okay, where were we? We'll get back to coaching hot seat. So Jonathan Gannon, he might be out. See, the only thing I think about is when it comes to firing coaches, and it's always easy, to say somebody should go. Brian Kelly in college, Jonathan Franklin had to go, and
that's for you, Kill Switch. Kill Switch was asking the question.
Oh boy, what's going on? All love, Micah. What's going on, man? So we see guys get We see guys get fired, and that's cool because sometimes guys do need to go. They're not performing or they've been around too long, need a new voice, all that. But the other question is, it's easy to fire, but hard to hire. That's the harder part. Yeah, the harder part is finding the good replacement. So Jonathan Gannon, he's on the hot seat. Here's the other big one who I think we can all assume is pretty much done, is Miami Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniels. I keep wanting to say Mike
McDonald. I don't know.
Right.
Old McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Yeah, right. Isn't Mike McDonald, isn't he one of the Doobie Brothers too? Anyway, 80s soft. I guess that's soft.
No.
I don't even know what that's called. I thought that was him. You gonna make me look this
up. Oh, okay. You looking it up? I'm about to say, let me look it up. I was like,
anyway, the point is Mike McDaniels. Mike McDaniels from the Dallas Cowboys, from the Miami Dolphins. I'm talking too fast. Was good. Loving Aries. How you doing, Mr. Realist? They're in trouble, man. They are in trouble. They're playing terribly. He's not getting through to the team. I think the team has pretty much given up on him. He's another one that got to go, right? Like you said, there's a lot of things to do in Miami, and nobody's thinking about the Dolphins when they go down there. There was a time they were, and that's long gone. But talk to me about what you think about Mike McDaniels. Why do you think he's not getting through to the team? What do you think is the next move besides firing him? Because I think that's a wrap, obviously.
I haven't thought about what coach should be next because I think that they have a lot of work to do. Obviously,
McDonald, he is one of the Doobie Brothers. Because
he is? Okay.
Nobody said Mike is Michael, but yeah.
Got it. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I mean, the Miami Dolphins have a lot of work to do, and it's obviously it has to start somewhere, right? And typically, the first to go is always the coach. It's never going to be the quarterback because the quarterback gets paid $50 million, right? You're like, all right, it's kind of hard to move that. I have to trade that in order to get an asset. But Mike McDonald. Now you got to be about to say it. Mike McDaniels. I mean, like I said, you lost your locker room. I'm not here to talk about a guy's size or the way he dresses or the way he looks, but it's just like it just gives off.
Yeah.
You're not that head coach that I want. Like you put him next to Dan Campbell, and I'm picking Dan Campbell every time. Don't even have to speak. But if you ask me who was the coach and who was the son, I'd be like, oh, well, Dan Campbell is the coach, and that little guy right there, that's the son, right? Like, no, that's the coach of the Miami Dolphins. You'll be like, what?
Right.
No way.
This looks like some random dude.
Looks like he should be doing the photography out there.
Yeah.
Right? But
like a random nerdy type guy, which then again, he went to Yale. He is kind of nerdy. So
yeah, he definitely nerdy. Now the guy knows his X's and O's.
Yes.
He knows the X's and O's.
Yeah, he does.
Great coordinator. That's where I need you to be. You shouldn't be the leader of the locker room. You shouldn't be the leader of men that need to go out there on that field because you have lost that leadership. Your leadership is gone. Everything is gone. That's why you're gone.
Right.
Because once you lose the locker room, you lost the team. If I'm the GM and I'm looking down, I'm like, and I'm talking to the players and they're all giving me the exact same information, bro, you out of there. I have no choice but to get you out of there. I have to start selling shit, getting pieces back because we know 3 years ago when they got Tyreek Hill, it was win now mode then. You know, when they went and got Jalen Ramsey, then they added Tyreek Hill. Forget the other name. They got the linebacker, freaking A. I think he played for Philly. No, I think he played for Denver. But they ended up,
cannot remember the name.
I can't remember his name. I promise you I can't remember his name. But anyway, like they was in win now mode. Right now, they have so much money tied up on the bench, on injured reserve, and at the quarterback that's not performing. So like they're under the water as far as expenses, they're under the water as far as play, they're under the water as far as coaching. Everything is bad. What direction do you go? You got to start somewhere. And you have to start from the top. You got to cut it off at the head. Right now, the head coach is just not doing a great job. He's obviously, as the owner of the Miami Dolphins, you're obviously looking at the stadium. Nobody's in it. I mean, it's already tough to get people to come to football games in Miami. You're either going to see the Miami Heat play or you going to the beach.
Yeah.
Or the Hurricanes. That's it.
Right.
Other than that, the Dolphins, like, you got nothing to be inspired about to go to a football game out of Miami. My father-in-law, he's a huge Miami Dolphins fan.
Mm.
He'll still be jerseyed up, have
Mm-hmm.
his chain on,
Mm-hmm.
and then he'll call me. Well, son, another loss. Goddamn poor ass Dolphins. Like, he can't even get mad no more.
Right. You know,
Like,
that's the worst when you can't get mad anymore.
when you can't get mad no more, bro, you have lost your fandom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're losing your fandom. It's like, I'm gonna still root for him, and he'll play a song, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins number one. I'm like, Dad, you can't be listening to that no more.
Right.
Because they number one in good and terrible. Number one in good and terrible.
They must have made that song back when they was winning chips in the 70s.
Oh, I mean, you can hear from the sound of it. It's back in the it's way back then. It's an old school song, but yeah, man, where do they go? That's an interesting question, Bruce. I mean, there's going to be a lot of candidates that's going to be available.
There's going to have to be.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot. Give me a minute. I'm gonna let you take the reins. Give me a minute to think on that one.
Yeah, no doubt. I just to your point, I think you've said pretty much everything on that. But the big point, and Steve in the chat said it as well, man. Good offensive line, really good offensive line. Came up in that whole Kyle Shanahan system in Washington, and then Mike Shanahan. Then he was with Kyle Shanahan in I know, right? He went with Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco, and became the run game coordinator and so on and so forth. He can really draw it up. But to the point that you guys made so eloquently, he is not a leader of men. And we talked about it, I think, last week, right? You need to either be a leader of men with outstanding X's and O's technical coordinators, or you need to be an outstanding technician with leader of men coordinators, or you need to be both. You can't be none. You can't be none.
Yeah.
You're right. And I think that's the problem with Mike McDaniels. I don't think he's got any of it. I don't think his team respects him. I don't think, and which is, again, this is the one part that I'll say is one of the parts that's so odd for me. For a guy who is a run game coordinator and a brilliant run designer, it's all scheme, because most guys who are really into running the football believe in instilling a culture. I'm not reading your full comment. They believe.
No, he did, right?
Right. I'm not doing that. They believe in instilling a culture of physicality, right? Domination at the line of scrimmage, at the point of attack. If you want to truly run the football, you have to be physical. You have to believe in physicality. You have to preach it. Mike McDaniels is not that. He's not. And he doesn't appear to have assistants that are that. So I think that you have to have those things, and you have to be those things. And it just doesn't work no matter how great your skill at diagramming plays and X's and O's and creating and drawing up offense is. And
it's not bad to say he's not a great head coach. It's not bad to say he's not a great head coach. I am looking at you, Bruce. It is not bad to say he's not a great head coach, but he's a great coordinator.
Yeah.
Steve Spagnuolo is going to make the Hall of Fame off of being a coordinator.
Buddy Ryan did.
Buddy Ryan made the Hall of Fame off of being a coordinator.
Right. Yeah.
So, like, it's not saying being a coordinator is not a good thing if you're so smart.
Well, he was right. Buddy Ryan was a solid head coach.
But if you're such a smart head coach, a smart coach knows your X's and O's. Coordinator is probably where I want to stay for a while. Mature up. Maybe when he's in his mid 40s or something like that, and he's like hearing the head horse go, okay, all right. Mm-hmm. This is how he would have, handled this, handled that, handled that. And you get your second crack at it. Maybe the second go round will be a little bit better. Maybe wear full pants. Because right now the capris is just not working for him and Aaron Glenn. It's just not working. Right now, what I think they call they're not called capris. What do they call
that? Those short
joggers? Joggers. That's what they call joggers. I say capris, but the coaches who wear joggers, they're like 1 in 12. The joggers are the sweats, but they tight around the ankles. They don't have no baggage at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
You can see your ankles. Like people wear, like I wear joggers, like if I want to show off my socks or show off my shoes. You get all the attention on the kicks. But they wear joggers. So the coaches who wear joggers, which is him and Aaron Glenn, they're having an awful season. Aaron Glenn is 0-7. And right now, Mike McDaniels is 1-6. So right now, the joggers ain't working. Maybe wear a full pair of pants. maybe all the way down in the NFL as a coach is where you need to be. Don't bring shorts because I'm gonna laugh at you. Your legs are probably little. I'm sorry, you look little, brother. You look little. But if it looks like I could bench press you with one hand, I don't think I want you as my coach to start off with.
Yeah, because and no, that's true, because as an NFL coach or even a college coach, you're dealing with, I'm pausing this now. You're dealing with pause. I will follow with you. You're dealing with a lot of very large men. Pause. Right? As a head coach, you see what I'm saying? I remember.
No, I got you. But
yeah, I remember. I went to the Citrus Bowl maybe like in 2019 and 2020, right?
Yeah.
And I was standing by the tunnel as the players were walking out, and this was Notre Dame versus LSU. Coincidentally, Notre Dame beat LSU in that Citrus Bowl, but that's neither here nor there. Go Irish. Anyway, so I remember standing there and I saw Quentin Nelson and Mike McGlinchey and all the Notre Dame players walking by, and I was astounded by how abnormally large all these guys were. Pause. And just looking at them in comparison to like what we see as like normal.
Man, that's kind of
no. I'm just trying to because Quentin Nelson was like 6'5", 330. You know, Mike McGlinchey was like 6'7", 315. Like these are
those are big large men. Pause.
Right. And so
New York.
And so yeah, for sure. And so, you know, that's more so what I was saying. And when you look at a guy like Mike McDaniels, who is just appears to be a small guy, kind of meek, mild-mannered, it's hard to command the respect of these players. You know what I'm saying?
No, it is, man.
Yeah.
It is. But like I said, I mean, he's losing it in the interviews. You're losing it on the field. You're losing it in the locker room. It's over. It's over. Right. And it's like I said, it's not bad to be called, hey, you're not a great head coach. And you're a great coordinator. Steve Spagnuolo is 4 Super Bowls deep in being the defensive coordinator. And we hear his name every single time. Yeah. It's not like you're not just hearing Patrick Mahomes' name. You hear Patrick Mahomes, you hear Andy Reid. But when Pat ain't got that ball in his hands, you hear Steve Spagnuolo.
Spags.
Yeah. You hear Chris Jones. You hear what he's doing with that defense.
Right.
You know, last year when
he was a terrible head coach. He was a lousy head coach.
Awful.
But what's awful doing, though? Like you said, he's going to make the Hall of Fame. I think he's 4-time champion now.
4-time champion.
The Hall of Fame for being one of the best defensive coordinators. So, you know.
Absolutely, man. What's going on, Eddie?
Does that say LBJ?
LB7JI. I don't know why. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. But yeah, so that's what that is. Hey, real quick, Steve, this is interesting. As you're mentioning the pants. Now I know this is different because he made it all the way to the NFL, had to retire for, an ailment. People could say the same thing about Coach Freeman wearing, his very, very tight pants at Notre Dame.
Oh, he wears joggers too, yeah.
Yeah, Coach Freeman. I'm like, but in
college,
who's gonna say he's not a leader of Venmo,
Yeah,
he played at Ohio State. I think won a national championship. Went to the league. Had to retire due to. So I get that it's not quite the same. I'm just saying.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with joggers. That's not a bad thing. I'm just saying in the NFL right now, it's just not a good look.
Right.
Because the coaches who are wearing joggers, they're doing awfully terrible.
Steve, what I'm doing is being objective. That's what I do. I'm just saying that's what some people might say based on your commentary. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Lord.
All right. So anyway, we got Jonathan Gannon likely on the hot seat. Mike McDaniel and John Harbaugh. I think we're pretty sure they're out after this. I think Kevin Stefanski may be on the hot seat as well. But
I think he has time. He bought Kevin Stefanski. He's rare. He's in that I'm in purgatory because some shit my front office did. On top of that, I'm trying to figure out these rookies. He's in that mid-grade purgatory mode because to be honest, the general manager put that man in a horrible situation.
That's where I was going. Great point.
Yeah,
well, go
they put him in a horrible situation. First, you go and you trade to get Deshaun Watson, and that has just went. Awful.
Yeah, for sure.
It's been for the 3 years that Deshaun Watson has been there. He's never been the leading passer on their team for 3 straight years. Now, mind you, they not only paid a fully guaranteed contract to this guy,
30.
but you traded away a boatload of assets to go get him.
Yeah.
As a coach, like, okay, all right, then I get the scandal. All right, we go through that
for 11 games his first year.
Yep, and then he gets hurt,
injuries twice,
and it's like, okay, like, what do you want me to do? Like, what do you want me to do? Now I have to figure this thing out. So they have a great young running back, and I think he's doing a great job in getting him involved. And Judkins, he's a stud. Their defense is still solid. They're defensively still holding their own when it comes to the football. Right now, he gets a pass because he's trying to figure out the quarterback.
Dayball. Okay. We'll talk about him. Harbaugh is getting fired, Armand. He's done. He's done.
Yeah. He's getting fired. Because people was talking about the injuries now. They were getting blown out before that.
That's right.
They were getting blown out before that.
Yes,
so
sir.
it's not like this is new. And then on top of that, we got to look at the years past. Right. Fans have been trying to get rid of this man for years now. Because in the biggest moments of the season, playoffs, he's folding. His team is folding. His quarterback is folding. His coaches are forgetting what they do best in the biggest moments, and they're losing those games. So, absolutely, man. I mean, Harbaugh definitely, he's got to be out of there. No, he's got to be out of there. What is wrong with you, man? What's going on?
Steve.
But on top of that, Steve, that was year one. Year 2 and 3, that ain't got nothing to do with no women.
I'm sorry. Guys.
That's just been injury now. And now I think I heard something something along the lines that he wants to be able to pick the next coach or pick the next something. Like he wants to have some say.
Who?
Deshaun Watson.
What?
I thought I read that report. Where's Steve at? Sneed at when you need him.
I hope right. He's
I want to say it was a report saying
that would be the absurdity of all absurdities.
Watson wants say in next head coach. Next head coach. I want to say it was next head coach.
He can't be that obtuse. He can't. There's no way.
All right. Deshaun Watson has expressed a desire for a coach who brings whole culture shift with energy, discipline, and structure. In previous situations, he has advocated for specific candidates like Eric Bieniemy and has a preference for teams like the Dolphins and Jets. Reportedly, there are reports he prefers a coaching change for the upcoming season with the Browns.
When was this?
This was 5 days ago.
Does he think he's gonna? They're dumping him as soon as they can get rid of him without dumping him. This dude, he is oblivious.
First of all, some people forget that he's even on the team. That's how bad it's been for. That's why I don't blame Kevin. It's like,
why would you say that? I'm sorry. Go ahead, man. You don't blame Kevin.
I don't blame Kevin yet. I'm not going to blame Kevin yet because I mean he does have the what's his name? Joe Flacco coming off the couch and literally leading them to the playoffs year. He does have that. Yes, he does, like I said, he still has a great defense. This year, he's trying to figure out the quarterback situation. Again, his GM traded Joe Flacco to one of the best receiving cores in the NFL. And right now, Joe Flacco is looking good. That's not Kevin Stefanski's fault.
Okay.
Kevin's like, well, if you wouldn't have traded all the freaking draft picks away, I probably would have some good picks enough to get some goddamn good receivers, or perhaps buy a good receiver. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are putting me in the greatest position to be successful. So I think Kevin Stefanski is doing an okay at best, decent job for the hand he was dealt. To him, it's the hand he was dealt. Like Mike and John, those guys. Oh no, y'all was dealt the great hand. John, you got the MVP 3 out of the last 4 years.
Yeah.
You have Derrick Henry, probably going down as one of the top 10 running backs of all time.
Mm-hmm.
You got a receiving core.
Leave it alone.
You have defenders. You got Kyle Hamilton back there. Like you had quite a bit of defenders that's been on your roster, not able to get it done. Mike McDaniels, you paid for Tua Tagovailoa. You have one of the best receivers in the game in Tyreek Hill and one of the best number 2s in Jaden Waddle. People forget about him, right? Achane, the running back, he's very, very good over there. You had previously one of the greatest defenses, top 5, top 10 defenses. And granted, we can't even sniff the freaking playoffs. So again, the hand you were dealt, you're not doing a great job. Kevin Stefanski,
Right.
I think he's doing an okay job because he was dealt one of the poorest hands in poker that you can get. And he's not trying to fold just yet.
And so that was kind of the part that I was going to say when people say that Stefanski should be fired and what have you. And I think a big part of that is they say they greatly dislike his handling of this Shedeur Sanders situation. I really don't know who's to blame in this foolishness, but Shadeur's going to get a shot, and let's see what it is.
You're early.
We're gonna right. This dude early with the knee pads on already, man. This is out of hand. Come on, man.
Matthew Golden hurt. Oh, okay. He was questionable. Okay.
But yeah, so all right. So Stefanski, we've discussed that. Let's go one more, as Armand brought it up. Brian Daboll. He clearly was on the hot seat and probably on the way out of there when this season started. Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboom might save this guy's job.
Yep.
And I don't see either one of them ever being a superstar. But Jackson Dart seems to have something, and he seems to have connected with Daboll, and he's playing all right. Again, few games, no tape. You know, he's playing all right, but we're gonna find out. Do you think Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboom can save Brian Daboll?
Brian Daboll.
Yeah.
So much you and Mike McDonald today. You just want to talk about it.
No, actually, I had a tab open from earlier about Mike Pence. I was reading some politics stuff, and I looked up, and it was still there. I was like, Mike, no, not him.
Focus.
Yeah, I'm not only about sports. I do some other stuff. But yeah, what's your thought on Brian Daboll?
Oh man, his time has been bought. His time has been drafted because boy, he was. Mm-hmm. Now he's back on the hot seat a little bit more because of that blunder in Denver. That blunder in Denver, that was awful.
If they could have pulled that game out, that would have went a long way towards saving his job, I think.
Absolutely. But you giving up 33 points in the fourth quarter is just absolutely ridiculous.
How does that happen?
I ain't putting my hand in it. Mm-hmm. That's grease and it's hot. And you know, when mama say, don't touch that, it's hot. Don't touch it. I'm not touching it.
But what we can also say is some of these losses have been really close. Obviously, the Denver loss was bad, but it was by a point. It was really bad. Where's the other one? They lost by 3 to the Cowboys, right? So, I mean, there's a couple of these losses. You flip those by a field goal or whatever it is, and, you are looking not great, but respectable.
Yeah. And that was a shootout in Dallas, right? And it didn't really end because of him. It ended because Russell Wilson just threw a blatant turnover in overtime. Like, it was like, Russell, what are you doing at? Right? Brian Daboll can't, he's not the cause of that one. But that 33-point fourth quarter, that does stick on your resume.
Yeah.
And it does look bad. But it's looking green for him, all because they're like, we're gonna give him a chance with Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterboom, and when Malik Neighbors comes back next year. Hey, Miss Dart. When Malik Neighbors comes back, to see what they got. Because I think they got a great young core.
Okay.
And if they could squeak out a couple of good wins and put some good tape on film, put some good play on film, on tape, that's going to solidify his job, at least until next season. Trade Waddle to the Giants.
Interesting. What are they going to get for him, though?
Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? I'm looking at the Giants' schedule. Bro, it's not easy the rest of the way. So let's remember 2 weeks ago when the Giants played the Eagles in Jersey, they smacked them around 34-17, right? Remember
and they're coming for punishment now.
Yeah, that's right. They played the Giants today in Philly. They better be ready for that one. And that's not going to be.
And no AJ Brown. So you got a shot. But no, absolutely.
Devontae Smith been going off lately, so. But we'll see how he does without AJ Brown on the other side taking some of that coverage. But regardless, so then following that, win, lose, or draw, the Niners next week, right? Yeah. Following that, the Bears, who are so, not bad, not great. So that's a game possibly, depending on how everything's going, maybe they can win. Okay. The Packers.
Damn.
You know what's happening there, right? Right. They're going to lose. They're going to lose to the Packers. Then they lose to the Giants. Not the Giants, the Lions, the Detroit Lions. Right. Then they play the Patriots.
This is all back to back?
Back to back to back.
Oh,
then
Brian
they play the
fired.
Patriots after that. They're going to lose that game.
Yeah, he might be out of there.
The Commanders, maybe they win that one. The Vikings, who knows who the quarterback is and what they are by that point. The Raiders look bad. Probably beat them. Play the Cowboys again. Pick them. Right? So, I mean, there's some tough games coming up. I don't know if Daboll can coach his way out of this one. See what I'm saying?
What was their record last year? This looks like a first place schedule.
Let's see.
Because God, who would schedule such a blistering freaking list?
Yeah. It's that particular stretch, I think.
Eagles, Broncos, 49ers, Bears, Packers, Lions, Patriots, Commanders. God damn.
Oh, they were 3-14 last year.
They should be playing the last place schedule. 49ers were last. I think they were last last year.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my God, then the Bears, they were like, okay, to be fair, yeah, okay, I get it. I kind of get it. Yeah. But golly, man.
I don't know if Daboll can survive this unless they're losing, but Jackson Dart is playing really well. And they say, okay, this is the guy that we need to continue to bring this team along. So,
oh God, that's a freaking tough schedule. That looks like a first place schedule.
Sure does.
Jesus Christ.
Sure.
Like just and the one win they got was so far. I mean, it's a great win for the Eagles against the Eagles. You got to try to get that again. You got to try to go beat the 49ers. You got to beat the Bears. You're going to lose to Green Bay. You're going to lose to the Lions. You're going to lose to the Patriots.
Right.
And you know what? I'll put Patriots as a pick. I think they got a chance to beat the Patriots.
Thank you, Armand. Yeah, that's tough. You see what he says? We got screwed our division, but that's tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
Tough sled.
And NFC North had 3 of the freaking playoff teams in it last year.
Right. And again, it does not help that you gave away what could have been a huge win in Denver last week. You gave that away.
Gave it away.
No way to talk around that.
Yeah. At this point, Brian Daboll definitely back on that hot seat. That seat hot as a mug now because the fan base and everybody's not going to tolerate losing every single game. And it's just honestly not his fault.
Right.
That this schedule is just blistering bad.
For sure. Yeah. Let's take some calls on this, man.
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's take a couple calls, y'all. Let's get your thoughts on this topic. And and if we didn't mention some coaches that you guys think are on the hot seat, don't hesitate, man. This is your show as much as it's ours. So name some others that we may have forgotten to discuss. But yeah, Transformer look like he hurting for the Giants out here.
Yeah, man, I feel bad for him.
Yeah, that's a nasty stretch, man.
This could be their last. Like the Eagles could have been their last win of the season.
Bears, Packers, Lions, Patriots. Who made that?
And Commanders, because Jaden Daniels could be back by then.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels is back. I mean, Vikings are gonna. I mean, you playing a Brian Flores defense? Who knows?
Yeah.
The Raiders, nobody cares about them. The Cowboys, that's a pick 'em.
Steve,
Jesus.
Somebody from the South must have made that schedule. Real talk.
Somebody from the South?
Because they hate New York.
Because they hate New York.
Yeah, sure. They hate everything up top since they lost badly.
But no, I think it's their rotation to play the NFC North this year.
No, I got you.
No, this stuff is all rotational. Yeah. Jesus, saving it. Waiting on the last time I got a call.
That dog over there. Tell that dog get up and go do something.
Is she asleep?
Like 11 o'clock in the morning. I just heard her.
That wasn't her.
That wasn't her. Sounded like her.
Oh, she's lightly asleep. Hey. Okay. She's doing like one of them little.
Yeah, she did a little. I heard it. Yeah, okay.
I couldn't even hear it. This mic is picking up way too much.
Oh, here we go.
Stop being loud.
Yo, this dude. Anyway, all right. We're gonna go ahead and move.
Jokic over the alien.
That's gonna be a good one. I don't think it's close. Take, but I think it's a good topic.
Oh man, one of them is about to be DP of the year and MVP.
Man, listen. Well, I mean, if it's Depoy, I mean, we know it can't be Jokic, right? But look, we'll get to that. Let's hold off on that transfer, but let's not jump the shark, bro.
Simmer down.
Simmer down.
Simmer down.
No, let's go on. Let's go on before we upset your brother, man. We don't need him having a coronary out here. Oh, God. Right, for sure. All right. Next topic. So you guys know, like that thumbnail? Like that? I like it.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at him right now. They raised his Madden rating. He's now at 94. And you got to raise his Madden rating. The man been killing it.
So. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Continue, Bruce. Continue.
Yes. No, you guys know, if you've listened to me, whether it's here, whether it's college football, whether it's just talking to me about football, period, you all know that I believe in the old time mantra when it comes to football. Run the ball, stop the run. You will have success. Maybe you don't win a championship, although we saw it in college we saw it for years with Alabama. We saw it with Georgia.
With Michigan.
There you go, right? And there are other ways to win, but the easiest and most simple and most time-tested way to have success when it comes to building a football team and winning games is running the ball and stopping the run. You build it from the trenches, inside out, right? That way you don't necessarily have to have an elite quarterback, and you can even possibly win with a young quarterback because the running game takes pressure off of him, allows him to play off play action, or, read option, so on and so forth. You got so many more things you're capable of doing when you can run the football, right? And when you can stop the run. For instance, we'll go back, a week? We look at what Notre Dame did to USC, completely shut down the run, dominated them on the ground.
Yeah, like 300 yards? Absolutely.
That'll get it done.
A lot of yards. That's a lot of yards.
For sure. A lot of you have a win. And so this is what wins on every level of football, right? It starts in Pee Wee because in Pee Wee football, most teams can't do any type of real passing concepts. Correct. So they have to learn to block, run, and tackle, right? And you keep taking that on, so on and so forth. So anyway, point I'm trying to make is we are seeing in the NFL this season a number of teams that maybe we didn't even expect playing really well because why? They're running the football. We've been saying it for pretty much since the season started. Indiana Jones, right?
Yes.
And the Indianapolis Colts are 6-1. Who saw that coming, Transformer? Did you? I didn't.
Stevie Wonder.
Okay, there you go. Stevie Wonder saw that coming. He might be the only one. Ray is no longer with us. So
Ray is no longer with us.
Right, we'll go Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder saw that, but the rest of us did not see it. Absolutely, Steve, for sure. We didn't see that. But guess what? They're 6-1. And why are they 6-1? Because what's Indiana Jones doing, Transformer? Blue, set 42, hard. Take that. Take it. That man in the throat. Take it. Right? For sure. Right?
Take it in my hands. Hurry up. Go. It's hot. It's like hot potato. He's like, no, get it.
You already know.
I got you, baby.
Yeah.
And he takes off, man.
And so when you run the football and you stop the opposition from running, there's so many, valuable things that happen, right?
Yeah.
And it really, I think it's so obvious to me, and I wonder why more teams don't. Well, I know why, because it's not sexy, and offensive coordinators are always out here trying to show their brilliance and their genius and their scheme and their play designs and put up a lot of points and fancy, high-flying, quick-scoring, no.
All that Jimmy Jazz.
All that
Jimmy Jazz.
Right.
Yeah.
So before I get into some of the stats about that Transformer, man, give me your thoughts about what we're seeing this year in the league and running backs and running the ball efficiently and what that is helping to do in terms of correlating to wins.
The NFL is now realizing we can't just rely on our quarterbacks. Duh.
Right.
Duh.
We get it. Quarterbacks are extremely important. We get it.
And Patrick Mahomes is not on everybody's freaking football team. He's not on everybody's football team. Everybody doesn't have a Pat.
No, he's not. You know
Guys,
what? You got a really good quarterback in Green Bay, don't you?
Absolutely.
Real good one.
Mm-hmm.
But what did y'all do before last season? What y'all went out and
got a running back.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Josh Jacobs, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we did.
I was just checking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A former Alabama alumni. Yeah.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And right now he's doing a decent job.
Yeah. And that's with a really good quarterback.
Absolutely.
Just saying. Matter of fact, the Baltimore Ravens have a hell of a quarterback, don't they?
I think the biggest quarterback in NFL history. Yeah.
One of the best.
Uh-huh.
And they went out and they a couple years ago, they went out and got him a real good running back, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that helped him set even more records, didn't it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
MVP, absolute. Yeah.
There you go.
MVPs.
Yeah. So give me. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on this, and what we're seeing in the league?
Like I said, the NFL is realizing, okay, they wanted to be a passing league so bad. They wanted to be so sexy. Throw the ball, throw the ball. But they're starting to realize when they get to the playoffs, all that shit is dead.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff is dead. You got to be able to run.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be able to run, take the pressure off your quarterback. You have to be able to keep their offense off the field, and that's by running the ball. Run the clock out. You do that by running the ball. You don't do that by passing. You don't do that by passing because if you throw an incompletion, what happens to the clock? It stops. Stops ticking, right? So we're having a resurgence, and people are being mindful of like, hey, we need to be able to take the pressure off our quarterback. Carolina Panthers, for example, have one of the former number 1 picks, also an Alabama alumni, and Bryce Young.
Yeah.
And they realize he's like one sandwich away from being malnutrition or whatever.
Yeah.
He's one sandwich away from that. So guess what? Take the pressure off of him and give your running back the ball. Rico Dowdle is 3rd in the NFL in rushing yards.
That's right.
551.
For sure.
And he only has 98 attempts.
That's crazy.
He's the only one in the top 5 with under 100 attempts, and he's 3rd, 5.6 yards a carry. So what is that doing for the Carolina Panthers? The Carolina Panthers are 4-3.
There you go.
They're in position. They're one game out from being the first in their division. Right. So we're obviously seeing that turning around, handing the football works. Daniel Jones was getting tossed around like a hot cake last year after they benched him in New York. This year, what is Daniel Jones doing? Just quietly having a low-key MVP season. Why? Because he's
take that.
And then he sees, y'all got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, y'all got 6 in the box. Okay. Slant. Gotcha. Play action. Oh, you thought that's over the top. JT don't got it. I'm sorry. JT's gone. JT's blocking, right? So it just makes it a lot easier, man. Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson, J.K. Dobbins. I don't know how many times I'm gonna see J.K. Dobbins' name in these top lists for different franchises. Like, if this man could have stayed healthy, J.K. Dobbins could have probably been one of the best tight ends in history.
No, running back.
Running back. I said tight end, but the best running backs in history. If it wasn't for his body and his legs going out,
he was really good. Yeah.
Very, very good in Baltimore. I mean, he's doing great in Cleveland. I mean, Denver, doing a great job, man. But obviously, man, these teams are now realizing like, hey, we have to be able to run the football because when the rubber meets the road, we have to be able to show that we can get physical, right? We have to be able to show that. The Philadelphia Eagles showed more of that last year.
Yes.
They showed more of that. We can run and y'all can't do nothing.
They literally ran to the championship.
Literally.
Yeah.
Pushed it all the way in.
Yeah. And then even in the championship, the Super Bowl, where the defense was clearly focused on stopping Saquon Barkley, what did that do? Made opportunities for everyone else.
Absolutely. AJ Brown over the top.
So simple. Yes, Steve, we know.
Like, guys, you can't run play action if you're throwing the ball 5 to 6 times in the first drive. Because at that point, I don't believe you're running the football.
Yeah.
Like, okay, all right, you just want to throw all day. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
we're not going to load the box.
Pass to set up the run. I was never really a big fan of that. But
no.
I see theoretically how that, because if you can pass, then everybody backs off, and then you got a normal box, and you should be able to run out of that. But no.
Yeah, but that's for the top tier quarterbacks with top tier receivers. Like if I'm Joe Flacco and I got Jamar Chase and freaking goddamn T Higgins, okay, I could probably test that theory.
Sure.
I could throw to open up the run.
For sure.
Right. And that's exactly what they did because last game, who was their running back? Chase Brown. He didn't really have a good game until they had to double up Chase and T. So it was like, okay, y'all got
You can't bring those safeties down into the
Oh,
box.
y'all got 6 in the secondary. Oh,
Yeah.
that's easy. Turn around, hand the ball off.
Easy work.
Yeah.
For sure. So some interesting numbers, right? Did you know that teams that rush for 100 plus yards in a game in football win nearly 87% of the time? 86.7% of the time.
That's some good Vegas odds if I had.
Come on, man. Run the ball. I'm not trying to be sexy all the time. You know what sexy, Transformer? You know what sexy?
Me.
Winning.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Right. Winning is sexy.
I'm like, me. You know what's me?
I'm not even going to.
Sexy cannot.
No, but winning is sexy as a coach, right? If you could do a lot of that, that's what's sexy. That's what'll get you a job. You know, you don't have to air it out all over the place. Just win. How about that?
Because when it gets physical, you have to show that you can. The trenches that's a real place.
Didn't we just finish talking about that? Mike McDaniels, anybody? You just finished talking about that.
In the trenches. Get in the trenches, be able to win it. Mm-hmm. Be able to win that battle in the trenches. Once you win the battle in the trenches, the game becomes that much more sexy.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Look at Daniel Jones. Look at look at Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has only had MVP caliber seasons when he has what?
Thank you.
When he has what?
Offensive Rookie of the Year, robbed Zeke. Zeke ran for 1,600 plus yards and led the league. And Dak Prescott wins Rookie of the Year because it's so quarterback centric.
And the only time Dak Prescott has looked good is with the running back. Right now, how does the Dallas offense look?
Looks pretty good.
Looks pretty damn good. You want to know who the second leading running back in the NFL is?
The Dallas running back? Is it Javonte Williams?
Javonte Williams.
I mean,
you get a good look at Dak Prescott when he can run the freaking football.
Boy, but
don't you? You get a good look at Dak Prescott, man.
Come on,
that man is arguably in the MVP race. They get another win, he's back in the MVP race.
But you know what's crazy? The football reporters and the football people are all talking about how well Dak is playing. Nobody's even mentioning the run game.
Javonte Williams, he was in what, Denver last year?
Yeah.
Denver.
Mm-hmm.
I would be giving him some kudos. He's the second leading running back in the NFL.
So if the stats say your win percentage if you rush for less than 100 yards is often below 50%.
Crazy. And I'm pretty sure half of those is probably like let's say Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow. But you hear the quarterbacks that I'm naming.
Elite quarterbacks.
Yeah, you hear the quarterbacks that I'm naming. Those guys are
and super weapons on the outside, right?
Absolutely.
And just in case you all want to know, the source is StatMuse historical NFL data. So that's there. And here's why running the ball matters. I know you guys are astute sports fans, but for maybe somebody who's watching for the first time, and I know, right? Maybe for somebody who's watching for the first time and is, less in the weeds than we are.
Yeah.
This is why running the ball effectively matters, and having these kind of guys, it helps you control time of possession. So if you're playing against another team, it keeps your defense, obviously you're playing against another team, but another really good offense, it keeps your defense fresh and ready to play. And it allows you to control the clock, right? You control the game, control the clock. Like we talked about, you can do play action like Daniel Jones is doing, killing.
Loving it.
Right? Right. And it increases your red zone efficiency. Well, guys, stop trying to reinvent the wheel, man. When I was in the Army and we got an assignment, I remember our first sergeant would always tell us, sergeants, don't reinvent the wheel. Everything's out there. Talk to each other, communicate, go online, find it. You don't have to always come up with something brand new. Use it, make it yours, use what works. And running the football and stopping the run works.
They said that in we went to real estate. Guys, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Copy and paste.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Copy and paste.
There you go.
Just put your little spin on it. That's it. You don't have to reinvent. Don't start from the ground up. Copy paste.
It's there for you.
It's already there.
That's right. For sure. Yeah. So yeah, man, running the football still works, man. And we see most of the better teams in the league right now. They have a very good, if not potent, rushing attack. And the team we least expected has the guy who's playing like the best running back in the league right now. So,
Correct. And the team's doing great. Matter of fact, the top 3 rushers are just you're not expecting this team to be that good right now. I mean, Jonathan Taylor, did you expect them to be 6-1?
No.
All right, Javonte Williams, did you even expect his name to be in the top 2 and Dak Prescott looking like MVP? Okay.
No.
Rico Dowdle, did you expect the Carolina Panthers to be 4-3?
No.
Those are your top 3.
But they understand what it is.
Run the football. James Cook, I mean, you expect that name to be up somewhere up there. Jahmyr Gibbs, boy, that you definitely expect that name to be up there. Then Bijan Robinson. You got J.K. Dobbins, right? Those are run the football, man.
Right. No doubt.
Got to get it.
Yep. Kill Switch says things are changing. Got to accept the change, old school. Yeah, we get that things are changing, but that doesn't change. We're going to use the word change again. That doesn't change the fact that there are certain things in sports and in life and in different industries that will always lead to success. There are certain things that will, for instance, despite what people want to believe in the NBA and in the game of basketball, period, despite how sexy and analytical it is and shoot a million threes and all that, at the end of the day, no matter what they try to tell you, getting a shot at the rim is the highest percentage, not the corner 3. It doesn't matter what type of math they try to give you. Getting a shot at the rim is the highest percentage simply because you're closer. That's just logic, right?
Yeah.
Even beyond that, if you rebound, you have a better chance of winning. Why? Because it takes the ball out of your opponent's hands, keeps the ball in your hands. More possessions equals more chance to score. That is why the great Pat Riley, despite having the greatest point guard and floor leader of all time and coaching some of the greatest teams of all time in the Showtime Lakers, right? What did he say, Transformer? Know what?
I'll let you say it since you
no rebounds, no rings.
And guess what? Right? And what did he get?
So that's always.
What did he get, Bruce? You got to finish it. What did he get?
He got rings.
You got to finish it. I wanted you to finish that one.
Why? You
rolling. No, you were doing so well.
Yeah, whatever.
Such a great soliloquy right there. It was great.
Yeah. No, but the point is, there are certain things in every sport, I call them truisms, that are always going to be true. And this is one of them in football. Run the ball, stop the run.
And listen,
sexiest thing, but it freaking works.
A team that should know this works fairly well, and I hate to pick on them because this is your team, is the Baltimore Ravens. The game against Kansas City 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Were you not having a great game when you were running the football in that first half? What happened when you start trying to rely on Lamar Jackson to be a passer of football?
Yeah. And
offense with the shit.
Can't pass because when he's on it, he's one of the best. So we get it. But yeah, just, I don't know, man. You get away from being you and doing the things that win games and you lose. So
you lose.
Yeah.
Run the football.
For sure. Let's go ahead and open up the phone lines. Let's take a couple calls here. 904-219-8264, 904-219-8264. We look forward to hearing from you about your thoughts on running, if it still works, or we got a guy like Kill Switch in the chat who says the game is changing and the old school has to change with it. I can respect that viewpoint, but I would more respect that viewpoint when someone shows me that the old school way of thinking doesn't work anymore.
Yeah. Because literally Philly just did it. They literally just ran there.
Right.
And they ran foots all through Kansas City.
For sure. But wait a minute, Kill Switch. You say it works if your pass game is trash. No, we can look at the quote-unquote greatest show on turf. You remember them? The Rams? They were an elite running team and an elite passing team. We can go back to Bill Walsh and the 49ers when they invented that West Coast offense and they ran it. That was an elite running team and an elite passing team. We've seen it. You can win both ways, but the best way to do it is if you have balance. You can win that way if you have balance. But the point is, it's a lot harder to win if you can't run. That's the point. Why do you think defenses are so often, their thing is take the run game away so you can play one-handed? To force your quarterback to have to drop back a million times and you can send all types of different pressure, right? I mean, it's just like we see all the different things offensive and defensive coaches go through to stop the run. We've seen it, right? When you
Yeah.
try to stop it makes the game so much. If you're a defensive coach and you can shut down the run, it makes the game so much easier for you.
Absolutely.
So
Because what the run game does is that it wears you out.
that too.
You're not getting worn out from just passing the football. You can take a break. Oh, now they got to go get the football. They got to run it back. We got to all get lined up. They're going to walk. They got to hear the play call. The time slows down for the defense. But if you're constantly running the football, I got to constantly block and engage and trying to tackle somebody who is going up the gut. Exactly. So that gets exhausting if you're a defense. If you notice, you're huffing and puffing a whole lot more if a team runs the football down your throat down the field versus if they just pass it. Because you could pass and get 15 to 20 yards. That's a chunk play. We got to walk up there to get to the line.
For sure.
Right? But if it's a run play, we're all running. We all got to chase this guy at the same time. So,
you know what?
You're able to do things like that, man. Go ahead.
The mental toll of you being a defense and somebody running all over you, it breaks you. It breaks you mentally knowing that you can't stop that. It's different because it's the physicality of knowing they're getting hats on hats and blocking, moving you against your will. You can't stop it. And then the running back is just boom, 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 right? We saw it in college, like you said, most recently with Michigan. We saw it with your guys, Wisconsin, right? When they were at their best. You know,
we saw it with Notre Dame last year.
30 times in a row running the ball because they have no respect for you. Right, absolutely.
Notre Dame last year ran the football. Like I'm better at running it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Steve says they're passing teams who've won titles, but there's just far too much evidence that shows teams with the ability to run the ball have won so much more. Exceptions to the rule don't make the rule. Absolutely.
Yeah. Exactly. Patrick Mahomes. Everybody don't got him.
No.
Everybody don't got him.
Everybody don't have Joe Burrow. No.
Everybody don't have Joe Burrow.
Right.
Everybody don't have a Tom Brady.
Yeah, for sure.
Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning had Adrian James.
Even through most of Tom Brady's championships, though, they had a solid run game.
Yeah.
And to your point, Peyton Manning, Adrian James, and then Joseph Adai after that.
Yep.
Yeah, so absolutely. They were going to run the ball. So I don't know, man. I think
if you're looking at recent history, everybody don't have Pat, man.
Yeah. Everybody wants to show that they're a genius, and everybody wants to use analytics and all this. And
just run that freaking ball.
Simplicity, facts.
I'll be looking at some plays, some games. I'll be like, why ain't y'all running the ball? Just run the ball. Just run the ball. Why'd you go 3 straight passes? Just run the freaking football. Y'all saw what happened to Russell Wilson in the second Super Bowl.
Yeah.
When you passing it, you forgot you had a running back, huh? You forgot you had Marshawn Lynch? Yeah, run the ball. Just run the ball. Wear down the defense. I mean, it's all simple, man. To me, it's just simple. If you play Madden, who plays Madden in here? If you play Madden, do you run the football or do you just have 50 passes?
I like to run the ball. I don't play video games a lot, but I got Madden and college football, and I'm telling on myself if anybody plays against me, but I like to run it a lot. As much as I possibly can, I'm going to run it. My ratio is crazy.
Well, there you go. If you guys see Bruce Hope on your PS5 or Xbox screen when you guys are playing online, just know he's going to run the football.
I like to run.
Load the box. Load the box.
For sure.
He needs to get you 7 guys in there. Play man-to-man on the outside.
Right. For sure.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's take it to the final topic here, Transformer. We're moving right along.
Oh, shiznitty. Oh, shiznitty.
I'm going to say this now.
Good old Victor Wembanyama.
I'm going to say this now. Take off the knee pads.
I don't have them on.
I'm not talking about you.
Oh.
But if you're bothered by that statement, hit dogs holla.
Hit dogs holla. Hit dogs holla. Okay. All right. Alien. Who is the alien, Bruce?
The alien is the young man named Victor Wembanyama, who many people see as the future of the NBA. You got some people really being hyperbolic, talking about he could be the best player ever, this, that, and the third. Before he came into the league, when everybody was talking about him, I remember one thing that was said that really had me like, wait, what? Like, listen, let me say this first. The kid can play. He's got an unusual skill set. He seems to have a real desire to be great, which I think is missing a lot of times in many of the younger players. But Wemby he's serious, but I'm like, okay, let's just hold off a little bit. But the point is, before he even got into the league, I remember Chris Broussard said, what did he say? He said, if Victor Wembanyama ends up being Hakeem Olajuwon in terms of his career, then that's a disappointment. I was like,
what, the 2 titles?
What? I guess 2 titles, an MVP, multiple Defensive Players of the Year, rebound titles, multiple first-team All-NBAs, multiple Finals MVPs, the all-time block shots leader, only big in the top 10 in steals, so on and so forth. I could go on. But the point is, he said that if Victor Wembanyama ends up being Hakeem Olajuwon, then his career is a disappointment. And I was like,
I would kind of agree.
You're talking about one of the greatest players of all time, right? Yeah, Edward. No, he did say that. He said that before Victor came in the league. I think he said it on the Odd Couple when he was still on there. Go ahead.
But you know what? I kind of agree.
I think that's insane. Go
I kind of agree because I don't think he's trying to poo-poo Hakeem Olajuwon.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just trying to say, Victor, because Olajuwon had other great 5s to play against to do that, right? Sorry. He had other greats to play against that could prevent him from getting to that spot, right? Mm-hmm. So, and what Hakeem Olajuwon did, that was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Victor, ain't nobody close to you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody close to your size, your athleticism, your build, your style. They're not close. So I think he's saying in a league where nobody's close to being like you should definitely be a multiple time champion. You should definitely be at least 4 or 5 MVPs. You should at least be.
You talk like that's some easy thing to do.
But I'm saying, but I think that's where his mind is going.
Jordan, Magic, and Bird both had 3. So that's LeBron, that's Jordan, that's the great Mr. Russell, that's Wilt, 4 or 5 MVPs. Isn't that it? That's 4 guys. It's 4 guys.
But I think that's what he's saying, though. He's like, you need to be at that pace. 4 or 5 MVPs, 3, 4, 5 titles. He's trying to put him in the trajectory of you're arguably the GOAT. You're in that conversation now, right? I think that when he looks at, okay, who in the league can stop Victor Wembanyama? We just saw this man put AD in a blender.
Sure did. And AD is what? Arguably
the best guarding 5 in the league.
Big man in the league, right.
Yeah, arguably him and the kid from Cleveland. You're looking at them too as far as the best big man defenders in the league. And Wembanyama put that boy in a torture rack.
Sure.
Just literally couldn't do anything with him. So I think he's not dissing Hakeem Olajuwon. He's saying like, okay, the way we see you and what we're seeing right now, 4 or 5 MVPs, 3, 4 or 5 titles, 4 or 5 defensive player of the years. Because honestly, he should have one already if he didn't have the blood clot. This year, he should be at number 2. Go ahead.
See, this is why I love having you here, man, because you frame things in a different way. Because immediately, when he said that, I'm like, because I'm just thinking about what Dream did, and to your point, against the competition that he did it against.
It's tougher.
Like, to say that it would be a disappointment, but I didn't think about it in the way you framed it. So thank you for for presenting it that way. You always give me a different viewpoint.
I try to. I mean,
yeah, no doubt, man. That's why I'm glad you're here, brother.
Rudy Gobert gets cooked by everybody.
Stop
it, Eddie. No, I'm talking about Eddie. Like Rudy Gobert gets cooked. He can only play one way, the inside. He protects the inside. Wembanyama,
yes, he is.
He's checking the whole floor.
Defensive big, absolutely. Yeah. And that's crazy. Wemby, much like Olajuwon, is able to really get out, defend the perimeter, and David Robinson, and get back and still defend the rim. Part of that is his length pause, and the other part of it is just his, his desire to do so and his ability to do so, right? Agility and so on and so forth. But yeah, so anyway, I bring this up because Wemby on opening night has 40 and 15, right? And 3 blocks. Crazy opening night.
In 30 minutes?
Was it 30 minutes he did that?
Yes.
Yo, that's insane, right? Jokic opens up with a 23-point triple-double, right? Shot poorly. We can't ignore
21 point
triple-double. Shot poorly. And also, realistically, this is the thing I point to. Is Jokic great?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Do you hear me, Edward? Jokic is great.
Yes.
Yes. In this era, Jokic is great. And part of that greatness is, to Transformers' point. No, it's Transformers said it, not me. Those guys back then had greater big man competition to go against, which made it harder to do some of the things that they were doing, right?
Yeah.
So, yes, Jokic is great in this era. He's doing his thing. He's getting busy, right? But also, Jokic plays in a system for those who want to throw Jokic's numbers out, and his numbers are his numbers. But if we're real and we're honest, he plays in a system that allows for him to do what he's doing statistically. I don't know that it necessarily comes just within the flow. Now, is he a great passer? Yes.
Absolutely.
Can he score the basketball? Yes. Does he have a post game? Oh, yes. Can he bring the basketball up the floor? Yes. Edward, you and I had a talk about this the other day about how poor modern defensive NBA coaching is, that he is able to consistently bring the ball up the floor. I'm not really going to delve into that too much, but that's real. But at the end of the day, well, we're just talking about these two, Armand. I totally get you. And I think I said on a couple shows back, both healthy,
big.
I'm taking Giannis over Jokic. And some people thought I was crazy, but that's okay. No, that wasn't on the show. That was you and me talking with Edward, right? Transformer?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
That was the one. It should have been a show. We had an hour and a half conversation. These guys called me in the midst of my stretching. I'm going through therapy.
Man, I'm sorry.
I don't even think I told y'all that. I was in there stretching, recovering from my ACL surgery.
Right.
And these guys called me.
Yes.
And we were on the phone for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours straight. And I have to be like the middleman, the moderator of listening to these. This is how the conversation starts. My brother calls me. My brother calls me. And I automatically knew Bruce is on the other line. I just knew it because the way he calls and answers the phone. I'm like, yo, bro, what's going on? All right, bro, listen to this. I'm like, Bruce is on the phone, ain't he? That's all I got to know. That's all I need to know. I'm like, Bruce is on the phone because he came in so aggressive. Bro, listen to this. Now, I want you to frame this question. Would you take Jokic or Giannis to start your team? And I'm like, Bruce is on the line. Yeah, Bruce is here. What's going on, Transform? I'm like, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Why are we here? So, of course, I answer my question. So I said, all right, Bruce, state why Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie, state why Jokic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'm gonna meet y'all in the middle, right? And I'm gonna give my synopsis. And I literally said, it all depends on how you want to frame your team.
Mm-hmm.
How you want to frame your team.
Sure.
Are you gonna go wrong with either of those guys? Absolutely not. You can start off a winning franchise with either of those players.
Right.
But there's caveats to, okay, if you pick Giannis, this is what you're going to need around him. And we've seen what you need to put around him because he's won a title. For Jokic, this is what you need to put around him because we've seen what you need to put around him because he has won a title, right? Be ready. Why are you spamming us with Wemby, bro?
I don't know.
I don't know why he's spamming us with Wemby.
He's saying that's clearly his choice.
Wemby. So, I mean, to Bruce's point, starting off his team, he picks Giannis, great defender, can get you buckets.
Mm-hmm.
But Eddie's point is that, okay, he wants a closer. Jokic can close. He can close a basketball game more frequently than Giannis can. Giannis is a type, he's not going to be the one you would want to put the ball in his hands at the end of a game, right? He had guys, your Drew Holidays, your Middletons and stuff like that. He had those guys. Jokic, you can literally put the ball in his hands because either he's going to make a great pass, a great play, or he can shoot it. Yeah, he can make the shot. So it's all different, man. It's all different on how you want to frame your team. But this is not that question. Back to you.
Right.
This is more of like the best big. Who's going to be the next mantle of bigs? Because right now, honestly, sorry, Embiid, you're not healthy, and your career is pretty much over. Jokic is the best big in basketball. He has been the best big in basketball for the last 3 to 4 years.
Quick note. Let me interrupt you real quick. There's a guy. He's on Instagram. He has a show, and he does a lot of basketball contribution on FS1, some other stuff. His name is Cuffs the Legend, and he appears often on Up on Game podcast on Saturday afternoons with
Got
TJ
it.
Houshmandzadeh and Plaxico Burress and LeVar Arrington. Anyway, he appears
That is
every
a
week during the
lineup.
basketball season. Yeah, it is not bad. And he appears. He was on there yesterday, so I'm listening to the pod this morning, and I was shocked because he said what I've been saying, but I stopped saying. But he said when they're both 100%, Embiid is better than Jokic. People think I'm crazy when I say that, but you know,
And you're not, because we seen the one-on-ones, and we seen when Embiid is fully healthy, we seen him give 40, 15, 4 blocks. Like Embiid will body anybody in the league. But the thing is if it was a fifth, we'll all be drunk if he's on the court.
But you notice I
man's
don't
never
talk
on
about
the floor
Embiid
now.
like that anymore, right?
No, we can't.
I don't talk about him like that. Right.
Yeah, we can't.
So exactly. But anyway, the point is, getting back to the topic, we are now in a new age, what appears to be a new age, because we saw during the summer, Wemby, after his, possibly life-threatening injury last year, he got cleared. He went and worked out with the Shaolin monks. He worked out with
Hakeem, your dream.
he worked out with him to work on his footwork and his moves, etc. Really, further take advantage. And so we've seen him come back with a new fire. Also, we saw him in the Olympics last year almost carry France to the gold. And you could see how bad he wanted to win because he was really hurt when his team lost. It wasn't just on some whatever. Like, you can see he wants to win. So anyway, he opens up with the, 40-15, 40 and 15 and 3 blocks. Follows that up with 28, 11 and 9 blocks in game 2. Now
29. I'm tired of you shortening Wemby.
I apologize, but it's only 2 games. So let's keep it a buck, right? Because
and mind you,
anybody, yeah, go ahead.
It's only in 30 minutes of action and 32 minutes of action.
Gene Beasley, I haven't seen.
Oh, they make that reference a lot in this game.
And you heard me say that years ago, Transform.
Absolutely. Ralph Sampson. Yeah.
And that's no disrespect to Wemby. It's the whole fact of, while some people say, this is a wax museum, I ain't in the wax museum. But the fact is, like we always say, man, there's nothing new under the sun. Wemby is great. He might be Ralph Sampson 2.0, but Ralph Sampson was doing all of this stuff back in the day, as much as he was allowed to as a center. But real quick, Gene Beasley, thank you for coming in. Thank you for that comment. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We got tons of content up there, and we're doing our thing. And if you like it, really share it. So anyway, the point I'm trying to say is that Jokic is great, man. He really is. He can do a lot of things in this era because he's what he's allowed to do and because of his skill set that other guys can't do. And maybe there's other guys in the past who couldn't do. But the fact that he's not a two-way player, very limited to me. So I put up a post a day or two ago on the channel, on the community tab. And it says, if you could have either one as your draft pick, who would it be and why? Make sure you vote and leave a comment. So I got a decent little sample size of 40 votes. Do you know who won this?
Wemby.
These 40 votes?
Wemby.
Yeah. Do you know by how much he won?
I would say 73 to 27.
Almost perfect. 70-30.
Damn.
Almost perfect. Yeah.
I was about to say, I would say.
How is he doing this? He hacked my phone or something. No, but I mean, think about now. I didn't expect that type of gap. I expected the answer would be Wemby. I didn't expect that type of gap. I thought that was crazy. You might be right, Coach T. We got to worry. I don't know that his body is going to be able to hold up, but it's a much physical league now. So maybe his body will be able to hold up, right?
Much less physical league?
Yeah, he don't have to bang in the post like
you said much physical.
Did I?
Yeah, you said much.
Pardon me. It's a much less physical league. Thank you.
Yep.
He doesn't have to bang in the post the way those guys did back in the day, right? So I didn't even get to asking you, Transformer, your choice, Alien versus the Joker, seeing what the Joker has done and likely will continue to do. Would you take him or would you take the ceiling of Wembanyama, who may not even be close to it, and that's scary?
The fact that what you just mentioned is the answer.
Okay.
We don't even know what the kid's ceiling is. We know what Jokic's ceiling is. We've seen that. We've seen that. Wemby is playing scary basketball.
Yeah.
I was watching the New Orleans game. He was playing against of course, Zion Williamson, right? The man was scoring on accident. The man I think it was Castle.
Yeah,
he threw the ball up. for Wemby. Wemby wasn't even looking at the rim.
Yeah, and he just
and the ball went in. I'm like, bro, he's so high up there. He just got the ball and it's went in the basket. He turns around and goes, oh shit, okay, and just starts running up.
Okay, cool.
I'm like, bro, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah. What are you doing?
What are you supposed to do with that? Right? Like the kid doesn't. The fact that he trained with the Shaolin monks, he trained with the don't leave the fact that he's going to get posted.
He did.
That's
but
okay.
You know what, though? Why is that?
Who won? Who won?
Well, not even that, Transformer. Why is it a bad thing that a guy who takes pride in defending the rim gets posterized? Dream got dunked on. Zoe got dunked on. Ewan got dunked on. Mount Mutombo got dunked on. Mark Eaton got dunked on. Kareem
Davis dunked on.
All the Ben Wallace got dunked. All the great rim protectors got dunked on. We got to
Dwight Howard. Yeah, keep going. Keep going
with this mentality. Oh, he got dunked on. Yeah, because he was doing his job.
Yeah,
trying to protect his goal. But go ahead, brother.
He got dunked on twice, but Wemby sent 9 shots into the third row.
And mind you, this is where modern basketball fans, quote unquote, kill me. Transformer, don't leave out that Zion put him on the poster twice. Cool. You know, he blocked Zion 4 times in that game. 4 of his 9 blocks were on Zion, but nobody's going to mention that because defense doesn't matter to these people. It's absurd.
I'm gonna send your stuff away more than you dunk on me.
Right, and
that's the thing is,
come on, man.
Yeah, it's like the getting crossed up or something like that. Like, yeah, you can cross me up, but did you finish the play? I mean, did you finish the game? Because obviously the better player in that entire game was Wemby. The man damn near had a triple-double in blocks. With blocks. And that's hard to do. The man had 9, and then on top of that, he got fouled out. So he could have possibly got a triple-double just with the block category, right? But yeah, I mean, the fact that we're saying that we don't know what Wemby's ceiling is. He just came off of off season where he trained with the Shaolin monks, right? So to center himself, to find that that neutral ground, that spiritual journey, right? Yeah. Then you go train with Hakeem. We saw the reaps of the reward in game 1 against one of the best big defenders in the NBA against Anthony Davis. The man went into the post, hit him with the left, right, pump fake, up, under, jump shot. 7'4", 7'5". If you're able to do that, bro, I got no chance. Yeah. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? The man's already 7'4". His biggest problem was his shot from the 3-point line. That's his biggest shot because he's so tall. It's like he has to shoot at the rim.
Right.
He can't really arc the ball. So guess what? He stopped shooting the 3.
Right.
I'm gonna take everything in the post now.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about it. I think he's only taken like 3 threes in the last 2 games. He's like, okay,
that way.
I'm not gonna live out there because guess what? I realized y'all can't stop me in here.
Post, mid-range, transition.
Y'all can't stop me in here. So if your biggest defender is only 6'10", buckle up. If your biggest defender is only 6'9", buckle up. Because all they got to do in Devon Castle and Dylan Harper, they're just high pointing the ball. They're like, high point it. Wemby's going to jump up, catch it, turn around. He's already at the rim.
Right.
Because now you have to jump twice. Wemby's just bouncing off of his toes. That's what's so crazy about Wembanyama right now. He's just literally bouncing off toes, get the ball, turn around, and I'm already above you because you got to come back down to the floor and jump again. He's already up in the air, right? So, yeah, man, I'll take Wemby. It's not because of that, because when you saw this was game 1 was also Cooper Flag. That was his debut in the league. Cooper Flag couldn't do anything when Wemby was on the floor. The moment Wemby went to the bench, Cooper Flag scored 6 straight points. I mean, not buckets, but and it looked good. We finally okay. There we go. Cooper Flag went straight to the post, cut, under, fade, post. He was able to get stuff off because Wemby was not there. That's how much of a deterrent Wembanyama is when it comes to your entire game. So not only can you not defend him on the other side of the court, the interior is pretty much gone. You can't get inside because he's right there. And he could just, you're so worried about, okay, I'm going to beat my guy. If I got the one-on-one, I'm going to take it to the cup. Wemby's right there. So now if I'm throwing up a layup, he's beating that shit off the glass.
Yeah.
or he's throwing it into the fifth row, or he's just palming it because his hands is like the size of my screen that I'm looking at. Palming it. Yeah. Good try. Nothing in my house.
Right,
I'm going back the other way, right? So yes, man, I'm a pick Wemby. We don't even know what the kid's ceiling is, but he's already averaging 34.5, 6 blocks, 13 rebounds. I'll take that in 31 minutes. I'll take that. If I get that, oh yeah, I'm starting my team off with that one.
Thank you, Coach T. Jesus, thank you.
Yeah.
There you go.
And the fact that it's not even he's both.
Right.
He is both. He is legit both.
But he wants to play defense, transform. He wants.
Oh yeah. He's looking to beat your shit into the fourth row.
For sure.
He's looking to it. I mean, he's 9 blocks. That means he wants to play defense.
Right.
And that means it's not just one-on-one. Nobody else is coming in here. Nobody else is allowed to come into my house. If not, I'm throwing your stuff into the third row. So, I mean, man, career right now, he's at trajectory of 3.7 blocks per game for his career.
Right, for sure.
That's insane. And we're saying words like, we don't even know if he's not even in his prime.
Yeah. And to me, that's the difference maker. Shout out Coach T. That difference maker on defense while still being what appears to be an outstanding offensive player.
Correct.
I don't understand why people have to say, oh, it's disrespectful to Jokic or I'm taking shots at him. No, but the fact is he just doesn't defend like these other guys. Is he a great offensive player in his era? Yes. Absolutely. But he does not defend like these other guys, and I don't know why that's supposedly disrespectful to say that. That's just a fact. He just doesn't. Right. I mean, that just is what it is. So, yeah.
This could be year 3 that he finishes. Well, last year he would have finished Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, I think
rookie year he was second in Defensive Player of the Year. He was second, but first team all defense. Last year he would have been Defensive Player of the Year. He would have been first team defense. Right now he's playing for Defensive Player of the Year, first team defense. But now he's averaging 35 points.
I mean, it's only 2 games, but we get it. Yeah,
only 2 games, but the thing is, who's gonna stop him from getting 30 points?
Him or his coach?
Right now, he's doing a great job. It's going to be the coach because he's not out at the 3-point line.
And what can you say? He's not hanging out shooting threes. What can you say at that point?
Agreed. He's taking 19 and a half shots with inside the perimeter. He's shooting 69% because you can't stop it. That's incredible, man.
Let me play the other side of this, right? I ask AI, whether it's Copilot, Microsoft Copilot, ChatGPT, a couple of different AI engines. I like to ask them questions a lot to just kind of, 1, get information, and 2, get their take. Why? Because AI generally is not supposed to have an opinion. It just takes the facts and logically tries to assess it, right? So I asked AI, if you had the number 1 pick and had to choose between Victor Wembanyama and Nikola Jokic, who would you take and why, right? And so I thought this was very interesting. I thought this was an interesting thought experiment. And so Edward's going to like this. Here was the answer. The AI, not me, I just asked the question. The AI says, if I had the number 1 pick and had to choose between Victor Wembanyama and Nikola Jokic, I'm taking Jokic, and here's why. Mind you, this is the AI saying this. He says, I'm going with the surest bet in basketball. Jokic gives you a top 3 offense by himself, makes everyone better. That's not necessarily true, and has already proven he can carry a team to a title. That is true. Wemby might be the future, but Jokic is the present, still has 5+ elite years left. That said, if I'm an expansion team with a 10-year window and no pressure to win now, Wemby's ceiling is absurd. Wemby's ceiling is so absurd that I'd at least pause. But for winning and building a culture of unselfish, elite basketball, Jokic is the guy. That's what the AI said. And I thought that was interesting because I just asked a question. I didn't give any type of leading information or anything like that. So real quick, I wanted to say this business of he makes everybody better. That's not true. He didn't make Michael Porter Jr. better. He got him traded away because a lot like a certain other guy, Michael Porter Jr. just had to sit in the corner and wait for kickouts. That's odd. Now we'll see what he ends up doing, but he definitely I'm not gonna say negated, but he definitely like pared down. He had to pare down his game to play with Jokic because Jokic has to play a certain way. He got the ball in his hands a lot of times. So there's that. Then he says a culture of unselfish elite basketball. Now, I think the thought is that because Jokic gets a lot of assists, it's unselfish. But we could look at it the opposite way, that he's in love with the stats, right? I'm not saying he is or he isn't, but he could be, he's like, oh, they put the ball in my hands. Let me do whatever I want. Okay, I get these triple doubles and everybody loves me, right? So I think you can look at that both ways. That is not taking shots. That's just saying you can look at it both ways. But I did want to present that. I thought it was interesting that the AI, who again doesn't have a favorite player, theoretically, doesn't have an opinion, just takes the information and builds on that, chose Jokic. So I definitely wanted to share that.
Yeah.
In being objective in the interest.
And
I
asked it the same. I framed it differently.
Okay.
I said, if you had to start a draft with all NBA current players, who would your first pick be in the NBA draft? And it named Jokic. All around dominance. Jokic is arguably the most complete player in basketball right now. Don't know about complete, offensively complete. Right. Yes. Elite scorer, because this is what it says: elite scorer, elite rebounder, and the best passer. Doesn't say anything about defense. He controls the pace of the game like a point guard while being 7 foot tall. He makes his teammates better, which is what you want in your cornerstone piece. Okay. Durability and consistency. This is a huge one. This is the huge one. He rarely misses games. He plays at a steady tempo and doesn't rely on athleticism that might fade with age. That's where he has the huge advantage over Victor Wembanyama. Obviously, Victor has been hurt in his first 2 seasons. Championship pedigree, already proven that he can lead his team to a title. And at only 30, he still has a 5 to 6 years of prime left. Now, if we're talking about future potential, pure future potential, someone like Victor Wembanyama or Luka Doncic could make a strong case. Both are generational talents under 26 years old who could be a franchise cornerstone of the decade. But if I had to pick my top 5, start from scratch, draft today, Jokic would be number 1, Wemby number 2, Doncic number 3, Antetokounmpo number 4, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander number 5.
Wait, who's number 3?
Luka Doncic.
Okay. I find it so interesting, and again, not trying to take shots. It's just so interesting to me that defense just doesn't seem to matter very much.
The top 3. I mean, I don't have 3 defenders in it, but
I don't know that I would put Luka over Giannis.
I'm taking Luka.
Yeah, cool. I respect that. I respect it.
I mean, because I got Luka.
Right. No doubt. Okay, but let's say you don't have Luka, and you could choose Luka or Giannis. Which one do you think you would take?
Luka.
Okay.
I'll take Luka because, one, I've seen what to put around Luka to win. I just need to because Luka doesn't play a prominent position. He's like your point forward, right? Like a 0.3 or a 0.2. When Luka gets on offensively, shit, just give me a bunch of defenders put around him that can shoot threes, and after that, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Giannis. Now, granted, I'm not going to be mad at either one. I would definitely take Giannis in a heartbeat if I had the opportunity to get him, because he is a bucket getter and he is one hell of a defender. So you get two birds, one stone. But I kind of would want a closer, somebody I can put the ball in his hands and like, all right, man, go give me some buckets. And that's Luka. That's Luka for sure. The man, what has 2 40-point games to start off the season? That boy last game against freaking Minnesota, that shit was just good and terrible for Minnesota. Them boys couldn't stop anything. Luka was doing everything he wanted.
Right.
But now that's a good question. This is a good topic because, like I said, it all depends on how you want to frame your team, right? How do you want to frame your team? And I
want it in a traditional way. I want my center to be a center, not a point guard. That doesn't work for me. But
then you can have people who prefer that.
Yeah.
They may have the mindset of an offensive, like, not saying what's the former Suns coach? Mike D'Antoni. I mean, not like a Mike D'Antoni where it's just all offense. Like we just focus on pure offense, right? Yeah. But like a guy like Jokic, I can put like Aaron Gordon is like heaven sent for him. because he's like right next to him. He can play in the dunker spot on offense, but he's also a defensive stopper. Like he can slow you down on defense, big body, strong body, who can really challenge shots at the rim, and things like that. Jokic, if you get him a good solid five guy, I think you could really unlock a deep part of Jokic's game, because now he doesn't have to focus on one being guarded by a five or guarding the five. Because honestly, Jokic is really a 4. If anything, Jokic to me, he's more of a 4 than a 5 in today's basketball, positionless basketball. He's just at a 5. He plays at the 5 spot, right? So I think it's really interesting, man. But Victor, man,
different.
We don't even know. Like the people say the same thing. We don't even know what his ceiling is. And right now, his ceiling is looking better than anything in the NBA.
Okay. So let me do this. Let me address the chat here, right? Because there's a kind of side quest going on here where I'm hearing that Aaron Gordon is a better player with Jokic. Now, I'll say this, his field goal percentage is up, but the rest of his production is pretty much the same. So I don't understand where that's coming from. I really don't. So
I would say Aaron Gordon is probably playing his best basketball with Jokic.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean, though? Again, like his production is all pretty much the same. Aaron doesn't look like a different player, and his stats don't show that. So I'm just curious.
It all to me, like you go back, you look last year, in the postseason, right? It's like he's in the right spots at the right time. Like when he played in Orlando, it was just all over the place. Like he was getting the same amount of buckets and things of that nature. Now it's more like his mindset has shifted to where when you need Aaron Gordon's right there. Like Jokic is doing a masterful job of like facilitating the offense to the point where Aaron Gordon in that dunker spot becomes he's much more of a problem. He's much more of a problem at the dunker spot with Jokic at the 5. Well, now he clears things out. Go ahead.
I'll just say the difference is, before we get too sidetracked, is that he was counted on to be more of the guy in Orlando. So there's that pressure on him, but now he can be a second or a third guy in Denver. But again, the production is pretty much the same. So I don't know.
Yeah. I would, with that same production, it just looks better. One is they're winning, of course. But then, like I said, he's coming up more in big moments now.
Wait a minute. So, okay. So you just said it just looks better, right? So an argument, I'm going to just do this real quick. An argument I often hear in the he who shall not be named versus Jordan thing is, y'all just like Jordan because it looks better, right? So which is it? And I'm not saying you say that. But which is it? Is it how it looks or is it what ends up happening? See what I'm saying? That's immediately what I thought about when you said it looks better. And I'm not saying that that's you. I'm talking about some other people.
Because I would try to think about what the question is really. I don't even know what you're asking.
So I'm asking because you just said that it just looks different what Aaron Gordon is doing now in Denver versus what he was doing in Orlando when he was asked more so to be the guy, right? And so I was saying that in the argument that we often get with LeBron versus Jordan, and I say, well, Jordan was doing such and such, and y'all are saying, well, LeBron just as effective, but with Jordan, it just looks different. So it doesn't matter how it looks, right?
It's fluid.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what does it matter? If that's the argument, what does it matter how it looks when Aaron Gordon is giving you the same thing he gave you in Orlando? The only difference is he's doing it as a second or third guy versus the main guy.
Well, because it's equating to wins, right? In Orlando, he's putting up the same numbers, but they're in losing efforts, right? I'm putting up the same numbers because, like, I'm the guy. You have to focus on me now. I'm the coach is drawing up the plays for me 9 times out of 10 all game. With Aaron Gordon right now in Denver, he's becoming more clutch. You're able to go to him in the fourth quarter because, one, everybody's focusing on Jokic. So I'd say at the end of games, Aaron Gordon is looking a lot better. I mean, he just dropped a 50-piece last game, but it was
that's cool.
That's because the band was shooting lights out from freaking 3. I mean,
I don't think
that's not sustainable for Aaron Gordon. But again, like I said, he's in a position to where not all the lights are on him, and he could take advantage of being that second guy. Like I said, performing better in the clutch because the clutch plays are equaling winning basketball. You know what I mean? It's not like empty calories that he's putting up in Orlando. it's actually equating to winning basketball. That's why I say it looks better because he's now winning, because they're equating to wins. All them points and stats that he got in Orlando, they're equating to wins. Like sometimes you'll see Aaron Gordon being the leading scorer in Denver wins, right? But Jokic got like 15 assists, 14 rebounds, and 20 points. Meanwhile, Aaron Gordon got like 26, 7 boards, and like 3 assists or something like that. If that makes sense. But the Jordan Braun piece, I mean, I only say that when it comes to like moves, because everybody's like, oh, well, but Braun can't do that. But he does. It just doesn't look sexy. Like with Jordan, the up and under, it flows so smooth. But I've seen LeBron do 100 up and unders. It's just, it looks strong. It's just like how is this strong athlete doing something like that? For Michael Jordan, it looks like water. It's like he's flowing with it. Like, just off the wrist, flick of the wrist, boom, kiss the glass, and it looks sexy. For LeBron, it just looks like a strong take to the basket, and he just has a soft enough touch to where it's just not beating off the backboard and going back the opposite direction. So
right. Okay. You know what? This may end up being a topic
What's that?
forward. What Aaron Gordon then versus Aaron Gordon now. Pre-Denver, post-Denver. Because that's not the topic now. I'm gonna you know me. I'm
just kind of staring at that.
And you already don't let me be right.
But I would say watch the games. Watch the games that Aaron played. Yeah.
Listen, and I'm not taking a shot at him because I like him. I think he's a good player.
I think he's very good now.
You know, and I love the fact that he defends because he has to protect Jokic because Jokic won't do it. You know,
exactly.
So there's that. So I mean, I definitely give him props. So you know what? Yeah, let's say that. Yes, he has gotten better with Jokic because he has to do all that defense that Jokic won't do. There you go.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Gotta bring it back.
You already know. You already know. So so that's where we are, man. The AI chose Jokic. Two different AI models, as you saw. Transformer says Wembanyama. I say Wemby as well. 70% of the voters in my informal poll that I put up on the community tab of the channel say Wembanyama. So I guess it's a preference thing, but we are going to see. We're going to see what it is, and let's go ahead and take some calls, man. What do you think?
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and open them phone lines. I almost said something else that was going to be New York worthy. Yeah.
Right. And I'm sure we know who's going to call first, coming in, whining and whatnot. Take your knee pads off first.
Like, okay. See, ChatGPT got it right. The smartest freaking. There he is. Too late.
Wait, what did ChatGPT say?
Nikola Jokic.
Okay. All right. So you say ChatGPT said to take Jokic over Wembanyama?
Yep.
Okay. There you go. Edward, what's going on, man? Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Transformer.
Here we go.
That was Bruce, but what's going on, bro?
Yeah. I'm talking to you first, not that dude. But just making sure you have a good morning. Bruce.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Too,
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
There he is.
Yeah. So, guys, y'all brought up some good, good facts, not opinions.
Right.
In there. No, it was all facts. However, this is an old saying, Bruce. I'm just going to leave it as this. Just because she got a pretty mouth doesn't mean she know how to work it. So I'm going to leave the rest of it whenever you have the Patreon.
Please do. Please do.
Is this thing on?
Whoa.
Is this thing on?
Yikes.
I think my mic just blew up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Continue, bro.
Anyway, besides the Rookie of the Year award, and besides he won Bruce's heart, and also besides that, he worked out with your honey boo that you be on your knees for, Bruce. What else, Wemby, what has he done in this league so far, sir?
Nothing.
He's only played 2 years, man. I mean, you said Rookie of the Year. That's one of them. And last year he was obviously injured. I mean,
he made an All-Star game. Did he make an All-Star game? I think he did.
He would have made. He did make the All-Star game.
But to your point, Edward, not much of anything, man.
Okay, I get it. Look, guys, it looks pretty and everything like that. Let's pray that he stays healthy.
Sure.
Because blood clock is a real deal. Look what happened with Chris Paul at the end of his career.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So let's slow it down.
Absolutely.
Put your knee pads up, Bruce.
No, I'm with you on slowing it down. I am. I'm with you.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
are you sure?
absolutely.
Because you are very disingenuous. You already know how disingenuous that you and disrespectful you are.
No, I'm with you on slowing it down. I was actually arguing with Bruce about that because I was like, yo, just chill. Let's slow down a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm being hyperbolic. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? The 9 blocks and everything like that, but he did get fouled out that game. Y'all did not bring that up.
Thank you for bringing that up.
I did say he got fouled out.
I missed it. I didn't bring it up. Transformer did. My bad.
Oh, okay. I didn't recall. My apologies.
No, I didn't bring it up. You got me on that.
Okay. Then also, when do the Joker Nick I can't even pronounce his name right.
Nikola Jokic. Nikola.
Yeah. When do they play against each other? When do they play?
Let me look at it now. Spurs versus Denver. They play November 28th.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so we got about a month.
28th.
Okay.
Right? I say, okay. So the reason I'm asking because it's going to be a good matchup because right now the Joker, his numbers is better against him. He averaged 36.8, 11, and 8 against Victor.
So he's killing him. All right.
He's putting them in a blender.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So, and Victor Wembanyama, his numbers drop down when he play against the Joker. So
okay. That's big.
Yeah, it's very hard to left when you said that. Wow.
Yeah, pause.
I mean, he's averaging 25
point.
14.7.
Take your knee pads off, Bruce, because you still have them on for Hakeem is a larger one.
No, but go on.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Anyway.
Eddie, before you continue, when he plays Jokic, he averages 25, 14, and 2 blocks. 4 blocks.
Yeah, and four assists too.
So you said he puts him in a blender.
Yeah, he puts him in. I mean, look at his numbers. I'm talking about Joker numbers when he plays against Victor. He averaged 36, 11, 8.
Amazing he can't do that against Embiid, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, you know what? Hey, yo, Bruce. Me and you already chatted about Joel Embiid. He needs to hang it up. He can't even jump off the ground right now. Okay,
he may need to hang it up for sure.
His knees is shot to death. And the reporters in the comments talked about, man, your team plays better without you on the floor, and he's agreed with them. So that should tell you right there.
Yeah,
it's over with for that guy. Stop praising him. Let it go.
Whoa! The Embiid hatred hit dogs holler. But go ahead.
No. I mean, and then you know what? No, waiting on the Patreon. You get the Patreon. That's why we can get this chat rolling.
Hey,
but anyway,
10,000 subs. Patreon it is.
Oh yes. I'm pretty sure, Steve, you come in, you put your foot on his neck, and keep cooking Bruce in the chat. I'm gonna let y'all go. We got some good football games today, and that's it is what it is, bro. Y'all have a good morning. And you see, Bruce, I came in respectful.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the love, bro. Definitely.
Yeah, whatever. It's fake. All right.
Enjoy the games, man.
Yes, sir. Now, to be fair,
call back, bro.
To be fair, Jokic averages 27 attempts.
Okay.
When he's playing Wembanyama, so the points make sense. You know, I mean, because the last game he had 35 attempts, 36 attempts. He had another game of 32 attempts. That's a lot of attempts.
Yeah,
so he's obviously that's shooting the ball a lot.
Yeah. And quick side note, we know Jokic is very rarely guarding Wemby when they play against one another.
No, they switching that out.
Yeah, for sure. Coach T, what's good, brother? Good morning.
Good morning. Now on East Coast time.
What's up, man?
Yeah, I'll make this quick before I get in here for my game in 45 minutes. If we're talking about who would you pick for an expansion team over Jokic and Wemby, first off, you gotta hope they are available. I'm just playing.
No, you're right though. At least Wemby. Jokic is very durable, oddly enough.
This is why I will pick Wembanyama. Number one, he's still developing, and I have time to build a team around him to be substantial for a long term. With Jokic, it's going to have to be a win now mode. In an expansion team, you're not in win now mode. So you're going to be gutting future assets to, put that team around him for the short term. So you're looking at a window of maybe 3 to 5 years. With Wemby, you have the patience and the time to build something around him at least 10 years. So, number one, that's why I'm gonna take Wemby. Number two, I'm from the 90s, early 2000s era. I'm a 70s baby. I'm kind of biased to the old school, which we had a rule. If your best player is the biggest player, you have an advantage over the league. So you want your best player to be the biggest player.
Yeah, for sure.
And the potential in Wemby, he has proven he has a great determination. He wants to win. He's coachable. He takes constructive criticism in a positive way. He doesn't get in his feelings. He's starting to to transition into the leadership role and uplift his teammates. But you got to understand he's still young.
Agreed.
3, in a perimeter focused league, he has shown that he can get out the paint, guard the perimeter, and rotate back and still protect the rim.
That's the big thing to me.
With that 7'5" span, he can cover the floor side to side in like 2 strides. That is something that you cannot coach. That is something that you cannot duplicate.
Correct.
That's something you either gotta have or not. So those are the reasons why I will take Wembanyama on a basketball. Just in the overall basketball, critiquing it, not in a fan mindset. And yes, I get it. Both players is going to put ass in the seat. Jokic puts up phenomenal numbers. I get all that, but with Wemby, you can go get a De'Aaron Fox. You can go get an aging veteran. You can go get an aging veteran like a Jimmy Butler to pair with him, and they will all flourish. He's not going to take away their abilities that they currently do to play around him.
Right.
Versus Jokic, they have to alter their play style to fit Jokic's style.
Yep.
With Wemby, you ain't gonna have that problem.
Yeah.
They can still be them. They can still be themselves.
And to me,
Wemby can go out there and get garbage buckets and still look like he's dominating the game.
No, that's a great point. Great point,
So
Coach.
those are points as to why I will take Wemby. Right, currently now, Jokic is a better player because he has proven right now, based on what he's done, that he can lead a team to a championship. He's won multiple MVPs. He's proven that now already on the offensive side. I want a guy that can dominate. I want a guy that will be a difference maker on the defensive side, and if he can, if he can produce on the offensive side, is a bonus. He's showing that his offensive game is getting there. I've seen. I think it was the Dallas game where they trapped him in the corner, and he did an end step and got to the rim on no dribble. Like he picked up his dribble, he was locked on the perimeter, and he just did an end step and got to the rim. I'm like, that is something you can't coach that. You can't defend that. Like, you defended him perfectly, and he still got to the rim. Jokic, that's going to be a pass out. Jokic ain't getting to the rim if he's bottled up in the corner. That's either going to be a pass out or a forced shot. When he got to the rim. So over time, you're going to see Wemby is a better player. Over time, because I'm thinking from a coach's mindset. I see the abilities in his game that he has that no other person in the league has right now, and he's still learning, developing. He wants to learn, he wants to develop, he wants to get better, he wants to win, and he's gonna do whatever it takes to win. Like, this is my last point, and I'm gonna land the plane. Prime example, he went to after he got the blood clot. He didn't sulk, he didn't hang it up. He got his treatment, he got better. He went to the Shaolin monks to learn how to take care of his body in the spiritual way. He came back. He worked out with KG. He worked out with Hakeem. To work on his footwork and to balance his skill set based on his era, which is perimeter base. KG, perimeter base. Taught him, perimeter, post. Hakeem helped on the footwork, and you see the difference that it has done already. Like, he already did the Hakeem shake.
Amazing. Are you telling me that you respect Hakeem's greatness as a big man?
I'm saying the work that he put in with Hakeem has shown in his footwork already.
Agreed.
And I told y'all, Anthony, I said it on my show that Carlos picked the Mavericks to win opening night. I said no. I'm taking the alien. Anthony Davis is going to have a problem with him. He's not going to know what to do. He's not going to have, and that's what happened. So that's me landing the plane. Thank y'all for taking my call. So
I appreciate you calling in, bro.
Let me try and get my third dub of this weekend.
No doubt. All right, cool. All right, I appreciate the call, brother. No doubt.
Even though me and Transformer keep going back and forth, he likes to shut me down and prove that he know more ball than me. But I think he's Transformer.
Since when? I don't do that, man.
Right.
Bro, we have our disagreements, bro. Hey,
me and Bruce have our disagreements. That don't mean I know more ball than him.
Yeah, we go back and forth, man. That's the love of the show.
But this is gonna let a firecracker on the Bruce.
What you got, man?
You gotta give Luka his props, because he is on the defensive side. He is showing a lot of improvement.
Yeah, he's showing effort. He's showing effort. Yeah, he's showing effort.
Okay, that's two different things.
Yeah,
but I got you. As long as he's giving the effort, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't mean I want him to get lit up, but if he's giving real effort,
he's not locking down.
No, well, he's never going to be that, and I don't expect him to be that. I just want these guys to try, man.
Yeah,
everybody can't be locked down. I get it,
but challenging a big at the rim and getting the block, he has never done that in the past. So I'm giving him his respect.
Sure.
As he's showing improvement, and his team is 1-1.
Got you. Yeah. Yo, let me take this, man. Looks like we got a new caller here calling from North Carolina. Let me get this.
No, I'm about to get off. I just want to say that, because you know how you criticize Luka's defense.
I got you, man. Let me take this. Got to run. Caller from North Carolina. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Hey, man. I just tuned into your show. I like your show. I like the commentary. Looked at a couple videos, man. You're
Appreciate
doing a great job.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
I just wanted to comment on the Wemby and Jokic thing. Now,
of course,
I'm gonna start off by saying I'm a Spurs fan. Been a Spurs fan since they drafted big fundamental from Wake Forest.
How you? Wait. Can I interrupt you real quick? What's your name? So I want to lock in your number, man. What's your name?
Oh, Joe.
Joe. And you from New York, Joe?
Yeah, I'm from Harlem. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, how you from New York?
Harlem, but he's Spurs fan.
Yeah, that's what got me.
I live in North Carolina. Though.
I got you, man. All right.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm from. He said, "Oh, you from Harlem? You a Spurs fan?" See, when I was coming up, everybody was Michael Jordan fans. I didn't necessarily like the Knicks because they played football, not basketball.
It's physical. It's a
And,
difference, man. But go ahead, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to live in Brooklyn for a while, man. That's what's up, though.
My whole thing is this, right? Now, Jokic is a tremendous player, but he plays the same way LeBron plays, the heliocentric offense. So that whole he makes his teammates better thing is false to me, right?
Yes.
If I had to choose between him and Wemby, of course I'm going to take Wemby because Wemby already shows he can be dominant on both sides of the ball. He's only 21 years old. It took Jokic
22, but keep going.
4 years. It took Jokic about 4 years to get to where he's at now. Wemby's already being mentioned as being the best player in the league, although I don't think he is yet. But my whole thing is this. Since when was defense not important? Because I came up in an era where you couldn't be on the floor if you couldn't play defense. But now, you got players who, like Jokic, Luka, who's also a great player, but when he has to guard somebody who plays his position, he gets torched.
I like what you're bringing, Joe. Keep
I don't
cooking,
understand.
Joe.
I don't understand why these players get heralded the way they do. Yes, they're great offensive players, but if it gets down to the clutch and a player who, they get isolated on a player and they need to get a stop to stop that player, none of us have any none of us would think that they're going to actually get a play to stop that player and it's going to end tragically for them.
Right.
Jokic is a great player, yes, but Wemby, to me, right now, is on his heels. And one thing that a caller didn't mention, he said he puts Wemby in a blender.
Right.
I could recall in his rookie season, Aaron Gordon made Wemby mad, and Wemby scored 17 points in less than 3 minutes and stopped them from getting the number 1 seed.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
And last year, Wemby dropped about 45 on Jokic and beat him in Denver. And then the next game, they played back-to-back games. And then the next game, Jokic got the better of him. So, I mean, look, Jokic is not going to guard Wemby, so that comparison is never going to, when they play each other, they not, but Wemby's going to guard him. Well, probably not this year because, we have another big man to take care of that part. But, I mean, if I had to choose, man, I'm taking Giannis over Jokic.
Whoa.
I'm taking Wemby over Jokic.
That sounds so familiar. Wow. My bad.
I'm taking Giannis over him. I'm taking Wemby over him. Embiid, no, because Embiid just doesn't show up in big moments. But I like players who actually, play defense and want to play defense and actually, intimidate the opposition with their defense. Like, how many players have you seen in the last few years where they just see somebody in the paint and decide, oh no, I'm not going in there, and they just turn around and go the other way and pass the ball out? Like,
we just saw the rookie do it. Rookie didn't do anything. He was like, nah, I can't even do anything on the interior. As soon as Wemby went out, where did he go? He went straight for the inside.
Straight to the rim, straight to the rim. So yeah, man, I just think, and this is not biased because I'm a Spurs fan, because I mean, Wemby, I think that Jokic right now is better, and you have to say that because he already has a ring, 3-time MVP.
I'm cool with that.
And everything. But
actually, I'm not. But go ahead.
But if and we're talking about potential because we don't know, we don't have a crystal ball, we don't know. But if I have to go for potential, I would say that Wemby is going to finish higher on the all-time list than Jokic is. Why? Because he's going to definitely win at least 3 to 4 defensive players of the year. Because they get fatigued after a while and they don't want to give you the award no more. But he's going to get at least 4 of those and at least 2 MVPs. And honestly, I believe MVPs are more important than defensive player of the year. But when you could string together both in your resume, that
puts you on another trajectory.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that puts you in a different conversation.
Yeah.
And the fact that he worked out with Olajuwon, who's one of my favorite players all time, and he's already showing the footwork, it's good to be a Spurs fan again. But I don't want to keep y'all too long, man. I'm gonna keep stay tuned into y'all show, man. I like y'all work, man. Keep doing a great job.
Hey, man, we appreciate it, man.
And we just gonna ask one favor of you, man. We know that the same way you came in here, gave an educated call. I could tell that you have a lot of you're probably in a lot of sports chats and sports groups and all of that. So make sure that you're sharing this show with them as well, man. Help us grow.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. Thank you so much, man. I'm gonna save your number so I know who you are next time you call.
All right, bro. Y'all have a good one.
All right, fam. Enjoy your day. All right. North Carolina. That was interesting.
No, absolutely, Joe.
He said a lot of good stuff, didn't he, Transformer?
He said a lot of stuff that I felt like you made that call up.
I had nothing to do with it.
You set that call up.
Word, I had nothing to do with it.
I came a dream, like, okay, all right, Giannis over Jokic. Okay, that sounds like Bruce.
Do with any of that, I swear.
That sounds like Bruce.
Sean, what's good, man?
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's happening?
What's going on, brother? How are you?
Man, I'm good. Yeah, Wemby is going to smoke Jokic, man. It's not even close, bro. Mm-hmm. It's not even close.
I don't know if he's going to smoke him, but
he's going to smoke him.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to smoke him, bro. Like, after I saw those two games, and also the way he would be playing defense, and he actually embraced the post, yeah, man, he's going to smoke Jokic. Jokic is... I think at this point, you know what I mean? I think Jokic probably had 2 more years of, you know what I mean, trying to have that statistical dominance.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, it's over with. Because ain't no way, man. And also plus, you know what I mean, there's also going to be more taller players that's going to come to the NBA. So, I mean, it's not even close. I mean,
okay.
What can you expect? Like, no one, you know what I mean, Wemby is faster.
Mm-hmm.
He's obviously taller.
Mm-hmm.
He actually is more polished than I saw with Jokic from, you know what I mean, on both sides of the floor to him. I say that Giannis has a better chance of actually, you know, is a better matchup against Wemby than Jokic, in my personal opinion. You know what I mean? Because ain't no way. It's just like, ain't no way that, you know, Jokic will actually be, you know, having a stat line of 25 or 30, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists while you playing with a guy like Wemby. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I got you. I thought it was interesting. I think, was it last year, Giannis and Wemby was playing against each other, and Giannis went at the rim, and Wemby's no. Wemby put his face. I was like, damn. Yeah.
Hey, man, Giannis, when he comes to top of competition, the dude turns up.
No doubt.
And also now Wemby is now having, you know, he embraced that center position. He's now going to be turned up as well. He's like, nah, I'm not going to get pushed on the post no more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with trying to be some type of stretch forward type of guy.
Right.
I'm playing the post line too. So let's do this. So that's what it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I've never seen Jokic playing that type of field when it comes to the post like that, unless of course he's facing against AD
mm-hmm.
when he was acting soft.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So what do you expect? Like what can you expect? Like. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? Jokic, you know, after 2 years is over. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm,
2-3 years.
No doubt.
No, we appreciate it, Sean.
Also, yeah, man. Thank you for calling as always, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Hey man, you know that the next time when USC see Notre Dame, we're gonna get that payback, man.
Oh yeah, he is a USC fan. 300 yards.
You're gonna get that payback, man.
You know you don't believe that. You don't even know who your coach is next year, man. You know you don't believe that.
They don't even know if they want to play all again no more. They want to end the rivalry.
Yeah, it's going to be a minute. Yeah, that's right. This was the last one for a minute till they could figure out what a new arrangement is. Because USC, they try and duck the smoke. They're like, oh, it's so hard in the Big Ten. We don't need another hard game. Cowards, man.
Yeah, please.
I didn't make it that way. Hey, talk to your people. Talk to your AD. Go on over there, man. Send them a letter, email, whatever, man. Go talk to them. Set up a protest outside. You know,
man. Set up a protest.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, brother. Thanks for the call, man.
All right, Pete.
All right.
You know, the biggest thing is
Bruce, give us a call back.
We're talking about Victor Wembanyama, and when people are bringing up the whole Jokic, the MVPs and stuff like that, Jokic didn't become an MVP till like his 6th season.
No, it took some time.
It took some time, right? We're having these conversations right now.
Yeah.
And Wemby's not even near the same age as Jokic when he started becoming the MVP. Wembanyama's only 22.
Hello?
You know what I mean? Jokic was, 25, 26
Yeah.
by the time he started showing out. And we're having these conversations now. So let's be a little bit more generous with Victor Wembanyama.
True.
He is on the younger side of this.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
I think
First
people are
3
just
years.
so excited about what they're seeing,
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah. Bruce, what up?
Hey. What's up, man? Let me get this call in. I'm down at the stadium, man. Try to get the call in before I take my seat.
Okay, no doubt, man. What up?
What's going on, man? Hey, man. Wemby, let me say this about Wemby, man. That's I take Wemby over Jokic 10 times. You know why? The desire to be dominant.
I feel you.
Like,
I feel that.
He's defensively, man. It just does his desire on defense. You can see it in his body language that ain't nobody coming in this paint. You know, understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Everybody keep talking about Zion dunked on him, and I'm man, he blocked Zion like 5 times that game, man. He makes Zion look like a little ass boy.
But to people like Edward, that doesn't matter. They only care about the offensive highlight.
Wemby, man. This kid, I knew it was serious. I knew he was different when he was running with the goddamn monks. I'm like, okay, he's on something. He's on some Mamba shit. He's on his Mamba shit for real. I know Kobe would have loved. I know Kobe would have loved Wembanyama, yo. He was still here. He would have loved it because his effort is something we haven't seen in a long time in this modern NBA. Now, can we drop Wemby in the 80s, in the 90s? In the glory years of defense and effort?
Yeah, Ralph Sampson's already done it. So you already see.
The problem is Ralph Sampson couldn't stay healthy in that era. And
Yes.
my worry would be that Wembanyama would suffer that same fate just because of the physicality.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he would. I would be concerned. Yes, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Ralph Sampson was a victim of time because if Ralph Sampson would have had the same treatment, medical treatment he had, the treatment he had today, he probably would have, the career would have been much better.
Yeah.
As far as Wemby, man, it's destined. You just see it, man. I pray that he stay healthy because what we are witnessing right now is something from the old guard, from the Wilt Chamberlain, the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and the scary thing about Wemby, he's not shooting as many threes as he shot last year.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier.
It's like he's definitively making it a point that I'm trying to dunk on everything. I'm taking everybody to the woodshed. It's a scary thing, man. And everybody keep talking. I'll take Wemby right now, man. It's just amazing to see 9 blocks, bro. 9 with 30 and with 12. Did the game before 40, 50? Come on, bro. That's something. Even though, yes, Lucas been balling, but this is a great thing to see the Spurs relevant again. I ain't gonna lie. It's a beautiful thing. I'm happy. They play today at 2 o'clock. I ain't gonna be able to watch the goddamn game. But I got it on record. But it's a beautiful thing to see. It's something new. Everybody's talking about it. Come on, man. You working out with KG. You working out. You working out with all the right people. KG for the defense, the perimeter, the toughness. You got Hakeem. The footwork is coming to fruition. The kid's footwork to be so tall and under control and so much balance. It's amazing to see. And the last guy talked about it was going to be some more guys like him coming to the league. Maybe, but man, I keep talking about my cousin keeps talking about he's weak. I say because he's not weak. His strength is in his height. He's wiry. He's wiry strong. You don't have to be bulky. Just because you bulky, automatically make you strong. Just because you wiry don't mean that you're weak.
That's true too.
His strength is in his height. And he's really he getting the ball, like really taking it to the rack, man. It's a beautiful thing to see, and it's going to be a terror. Barring injury, I'm going to say this, barring injury, he will make the Hall of Fame. Barring injury now, or some dramatic drop-off, which I don't see happening because he's a hard worker. He will be, like, up there. I mean, championships, possibly in the future because the Spurs got a great young core with Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle.
That's right. That's right.
De'Aaron Fox is not even playing.
Yep, great points.
Playing well. We got a nice young coach that seems to know what the hell he's doing. Only problem I got with Wemby that I'm scary about is that he's getting in foul trouble too soon.
Yeah,
because he's so aggressive on defense, and that's going to be tricky. And I hope the referees don't be loose with the whistle. Other than that, man, how y'all boys feeling today, man? Back down at the stadium, man. I gotta come today, man. And,
no doubt.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sad outing out there.
Man, can I say something real quick? 30 seconds. I want to do 10 seconds. I'm gonna get off. Deion Sanders don't know what the hell he's doing in Colorado.
I'm not gonna go that far. I think, what I think is the thing. That's a great comment, Bruce, and I'll just respond. I think the thing is, he is so, I don't want to say dependent, but he's had Shedeur, and Transformer and I talked about this. I don't know if you saw it. Him and Shedeur could look at each other all these years, know what they're thinking, know what to do, know how it works. So I'm not sure that chemistry, thank you. I don't know that he necessarily, this is the first time since he's been coaching, he hasn't had his son under center, right? From Pee-wee to high school to college all the way. And so I'm not sure he knows how to create and develop that relationship with another quarterback. And I think that's hurting him, right? How to pick a quarterback, how to have that relationship with him, how to develop it, because he's so used to, think about it, not only just in game and in practice, these guys sit at the dinner table together, right? Yeah. And it's hey, look, well, when the safety comes down, when I was playing, I would, take this away, and then the safety do that, and then, in the 3-4 scheme with the blah, 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 right? So they had so much extra time and connection to be able to do that. And I think he doesn't know how to manage without him. You get what I'm saying? I don't think that makes him a bad coach, but that's my take.
I think. Yeah, I know what you say. How you doing, Mr. Transform? How you feeling, brother? I didn't speak to you. How you doing, bro?
No, bro, I'm good, man. Just enjoying the moment, basking in the glory. Got a busy day ahead of me, man.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good, bro.
Hey, I'm down at the stadium, man. I got the goddamn, man. This is the beginning of the end right here, baby. I'm going to call you later. I'm going to talk to you later, Bruce.
No doubt, Bruce. Enjoy the game, man.
All right.
He's not going to enjoy the game. He's not.
All right.
Right.
He said enjoy the game. Like, nigga, Lamar ain't playing. I ain't finna enjoy nothing.
I enjoyed nothing. All right, y'all. Well, we are going to leave it right there. That was a great topic. Had some great calls, man. Very insightful. Transformer guy.
I did have one last thing to say.
Go, man.
Shaquille O'Neal. Y'all keep saying that Wemby would dominate Shaq.
What?
Y'all must got confused.
Y'all must have forgot.
Wemby's only about 240, maybe 245. I'll give him 245 soaking wet. Shaq was 3+. Locomotive, sometimes 4.
Wemby has to be the help defender if he's playing against Shaq.
The only way he's going to defend Shaq.
Yeah, he's got a help defender where he can come over and block shots and make things different. He can't guard him. That would be absurd.
Now, can he take Shaq out the post on offense? Because Shaq wasn't known as a defender like that. He wasn't known as a defender. Mm-hmm. Can he take him outside of that? Yes, but you better make him.
Right.
Because if not, you're going to get fouled out trying to guard me on the other side.
But I can't imagine.
Shaq's just going to move him out the way.
What coach with half a brain would try to have Wemby guard Shaq?
But the whole Wemby Shaq conversation, I saw it on what's it? It's changed now. NBA on ESPN or NBA on whatever. It's
okay.
The one with Shaq and them.
Yeah, it was Shaq.
They were having this conversation. I saw it on another network. They were having this conversation. I'm like, y'all must have forgot how dominant Shaq was. There was 7'3" guys, 7'4" guys. And what did Shaq do? Move them out the way.
Yeah.
They couldn't stay in the paint. They're like, okay, all that height. Yeah, I'm sorry. Move. Yao Ming was the only exception because Yao was 7'4", but he was also 300+.
Yeah, his base was crazy strong. Yeah, Shaq wasn't able to body him the same way.
Exactly. He wasn't able to move Yao Ming.
Right.
Wemby's flying from like power forwards guarding him now. He's 235, 240.
And he has gotten stronger, so credit to him for that.
But he ain't that damn strong.
Oh, no.
Shaq moving him. Locomotive. Sorry, out the way.
Right.
Out the way. But yeah, I just want to say that was my last piece.
No doubt.
Shaq would dominate that kid. it wouldn't even boy be out the league before you know it.
No doubt.
Because he'd be on the floor too much.
For sure. All right, well, listen, y'all. Great show today. Appreciate all the interaction on that last topic, man. That was really good. Had a lot of great calls. Edward and everybody else who called, man. Thank you all so much. Definitely appreciated the feedback. That was good. A lot of real sharp stuff coming in, man. Yeah. I appreciate y'all. So we are gonna go ahead. We're gonna skate here because we all got stuff to do, and of course there's football as well.
Absolutely.
So yeah, enjoy the show. Make sure you like, subscribe, save the show, all that. Share the show, big one.
Big one.
10,000. We're gonna do the Patreon, y'all. So
we almost at 7.
Yeah, if you want that, then you gotta help us get there, man. But
absolutely,
we're gonna call it a day, and we out. Peace.
2 fingers, deuces.